Shouts to the girls at uni, innit? Dogs is real barky. You know what it is.
Feeling absolutely chuffed right now, mate.
Feeling absolutely chuffed right now, mate. Nothing could change me mood, yeah?
Taking a piss, having a copper.
Cup of tea, I'm chuffed.
Fucking know what it is, mate.
What it is, mate, I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed to the goddamn gills, boy. I'm chuffed, mate.
Spit a couple of squeeze on a fucking pack, mate.
I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed, mate. I'm chuffed.
And I'm chuffed, mate.
I'm chuffed.
Knackered.
I'm tough, mate. I'm chuffed, but I'm knackered.
And I'm chuffed, mate.
Yeah, your boys, y'all know I'm knackered. Stop disrespecting me. You gotta smack up right up side of your head. Don't call no bluff, cause you know I'm chuffed. So I'm happy. Yeah, I'm cheeky. Yeah, I'm slappy, but I'm knackered. Take a nappy. You know how it is, mate. Came back tripping all days on a cup of teas. But a couple girls, I got a couple eights and a couple briefs. I do a little something quick to your bum, mate. I don't really have to talk no shit to anyone. Everybody wanna talk that shit till I'm gutted. Yeah, it's alleged that I am a ledge up in these flats. If you know like this, then you learn like that. And I had to be talking a lot. I peek home. Everybody knows they follies. While the beef gets volleyed. And I'm chilling all night cause I'm drunk and trolleyed.
Chuffed, mate.
I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed, mate. I'm chuffed.
I'm chuffed, mate. I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed, mate.
I'm chuffed. I'm chuffed, mate.
Woke up from a dream. Feeling kinda woke. One time had a dream, one time to kill the fucking bloke. Right on the street.
Bow.
Over nothing indeed. He was acting real hot. Can you feel that wind? It's not a draft. Why you acting all daft? Come to me, filling your glass, killing your pus. You ain't know nothing, you sipping, I'll put you in your ass.
Yes.
Acting like an ass.
Ass.
Just fucked your bitch. Give her 5 fucking quid. Tell her hit the grips. Fucking dodgy. Not paying me my money. Now out of my face. Why you acting all funny? Drink my bevy. Knock you over the head with the glass. Acting like this on a day, all day. Talking that shit, I think you'll pass. Why you giving me the piss, mate? Why you giving me the piss?
Why you giving me the piss, mate?
But I go home, no talk. Beat the man's ass, no bluff. Came home, did my shit. Today was good. I'm feeling kinda chuffed. I'm chuffed, mate. And I'm chuffed,
mate.
And I'm chuffed.
And I'm chuffed, mate.
I'm chuffed. And I'm chuffed, mate. Bloody delicious.
Very delicious. I'm chuffed, mate.
Feeling my kisses.
Shit got darky. Came with the AK quick and the shit got sparky. Don't get knocky. I'm truff, mate. I'm chuff, mate. And I'm tough, mate. And I'm bust, mate. Take your fucking auto bus, mate. I'm chuff, mate.
Fucking slag off, mate.
Slag off, mate. So much of that, mate. Cheeky.
Haven't
done one of those in a while.
Fucking goddamn fucking fluke, mate.
Yeah. No, I like narky the most.
I like trolleyed.
I like trolleyed's cool. I like trolleyed.
Absolutely fucking trolley.
I'm being serious. I'm absolutely fucking trolleyed right now.
That was like Liverpool.
That's Liverpool.
Fucking.
We're the best. I'm being serious.
Fucking great what I do.
I'm being serious, mate.
Fucking amazing.
Narky is another word for moody or bad tempered.
Oh.
So I said the AK gets sparky, don't get narky.
I saw one that was like when adults throw a tantrum, it's called they're fucking throwing a wobbly. Sorry, that sounded Australian.
Your dad's throwing a wobbly.
That's it.
Your pop.
You're trying to act throwing a wobbly, mate.
Your mum's throwing a wobbly right now.
All over my knobbly.
All over my knobbly.
I want to go to. Yeah, you went, didn't you? Didn't you go to England?
So tough, so fire.
Was it? What was the weather like there? Was it nice out that day, or was it?
Yeah,
shitty?
we were lucky when we went. The weather was really, really nice.
Right.
But everywhere we went, people were like, "Yo, you got really good weather." Because like this was gonna be really, really rainy and like gross. Like I packed for that, but the sun was out. It was like 65.
Yeah.
God, I was chuffed.
Today was kind of anti-chuff because it was kind of gloomy. It was like what it's like over there.
Yo, it was 70 degrees though today.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Which is kind of insanely wild.
When you go out and there's just no feeling on your skin, everything's normal.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best. But all I know is like springs. What's your favorite?
Probably fall. In New York?
I used to be a fall guy. I think I'm going to switch to spring.
Wow, really? Yeah, spring is great.
Spring is happier. Fall is like, oh, it's going away.
I like the perfect weather of I can wear fucking jeans, boots,
a hoodie at night.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I like the whole like outfit. I'm not like a shorts guy. I feel like I look just sick when my legs are out.
I have to wear short shorts.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have like nice full legs. Like you look good with like, you know what I mean?
That's why I have to wear short shorts though, because if I wear long shorts, I look really tiny. I look really, really small.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough for me.
Yeah.
But if my inseam's usually very high.
Really?
Yeah, I wear a high inseam. I'm fucking side piping all the time.
Yo, do you tuck your dick to go forward all the way back, or is it like on the side somewhere? Like what happens to your dick in pants?
I usually try to place my penis somewhat to the left side.
Oh, you go left?
I try to go to the left because sometimes if I the ideal is to tuck your testicles, but also have the perfect tuck of your penis.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I want to know what the perfect like penis tuck is when you're wearing pants. Also, it depends on your size of your dong.
Yeah, that too. That's a big factor.
It is.
The size of your pecker. But for me, for me, it's really how well because listen, a nice bulge can accent anything you're wearing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking, like people want to free the nipple, free the dick.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like, if I want a side pipe, I'm going to side pipe.
Symmetrically, though, I want to see a nice shaft going right down the middle, nice centered bulge.
Yeah, it looks like a cool elephant.
Yeah, because sometimes mine goes to the left, and I see it, like, in pictures, and I'm like, to the right, and I'm like, why am I righty bulging right now?
Bro, you fucking...
I'm righty bulger.
Righty bulger, bro. No, but you did that fucking dance video, I think, in like the Goof Troop costume, and you didn't have any underwear, and your fucking just cock was out.
Yeah, it's just like gold flapping everywhere, which I didn't realize. Penis. And everyone's like, and then I go back. There's like 300 comments on that post, and then and half of them are just like, "Damn, son."
I mean, immediately as I saw it, I was like, "Oh, he's dancing. That's funny." But like immediately, I was like, "His whole penis is out."
It's just flapping. It's like at one point I do a dance, you just see it smacking, and then I got
you can hear it moving audibly.
Right, which I was like low key like, oh god, everyone's talking about my wiener. I was like, whenever I watch videos of like me doing dumb shitty dancing, I look directly at my face just to see the facial expressions because I'm somewhat into it and somewhat and obviously mostly joking around. And then the next thing I know, I see Will Sasso and T-Pain putting it on their stories, and I'm like, dude, there's gonna be someone watching just like, yo, this guy's dick is just flopping around. Why are you putting this on your story?
So many people DM me, and they were just like, yo, like your brother's dick is going crazy.
Yeah.
Like people we know, they were like, yo, Mike's dick's going up.
I was like, I text Danny, I'm like, everyone's just talking about my wiener. It's so weird. And Danny goes, yeah, and that suit makes you look fat as fuck.
Yeah, for some reason it made you look fat. I was like, that's not my brother.
No, it does. Yeah, that was actually a while ago too. But yeah, everyone was so that it's not. Everyone wants me now to do power line to that from Goofy movie.
Yeah, but you can't wear underwear now. That's
100%. Now the dicks is like a trademark.
Yeah, you got to pop that fucking cock around.
That whole costume is actually someone got me from my stream. It's a deep sea diver costume.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, and I had the helmet is somewhere in my closet.
That makes sense now.
But when I wear it, everyone I look like a fucking Among Us character or something. It's like it's stupid. But I had the suit, and I was like, yo, I'm about to kill it in this. To fucking a dream, my love.
Not one part of you was like, my dick is going bananas.
I know. I didn't really notice it. Because I see my own dick every day. I don't care to grill it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is obvious to see. It is pretty like slapping in the front.
Yeah. Like it has a mind of its own. Like your body's going one way. And it's
my
going the other.
My dick looks like it's just trying to leave the suit.
Like didn't catch up to the momentum of your moves. So like your penis was like one step behind the entire time.
I also didn't realize how thin that suit is.
Yeah, dude. That shit
is like condom thin.
Did you have like did you have a t-shirt on? Or you went full naked?
No, I think I'm ass naked in that whole suit. Yeah.
Straight Bucky naked?
Yeah, straight Bucky Bucky nasty naked. And
Bucky snasties.
Bucky snast. And inside is completely uncomfortable. I shot that like once because it's just such an uncomfortable little suit to wear. Like when I wore it for my stream, I had a shirt on and boxers.
Yeah.
But I didn't really think about the freedom of my penis just slapping around and going absolutely haywire.
It probably made you feel more free, to be honest.
I think that's what it was. I was like,
so
I'm just getting it naked.
Yeah.
And of course I'm like, afterwards, I'm like, oh, this is funny. I'll put it up. And then I'm like, damn, mad comments. And then most of it is just, yo, look at that dick.
Everything was that dick.
And I was like, oh, God, what the fuck?
After 10 seconds in, I was like, I'm going to talk about this dick.
I saw, you were like the first comment I saw. It had like 100 likes or something.
I was like, yeah, the dick is going crazy. So,
what's up, everybody?
What's up, everyone?
How the fuck are you guys doing?
Hope everybody had a great week. So, Michael, what did you do this week?
Nothing really. I just been streaming hard, just been working hard. Streams have been really good. Been playing some of Elden Ring that came out.
I didn't know that George R.R. Martin did that game.
Yeah, he's been on it for some of the writing, and for the people that don't know about these games, they're very Dark Souls, and there's different ones though. There's Sekiro, which you played, I think, didn't you?
Yes, that game was tight.
It's just a new game that came out, and everyone's been playing it. It's incredibly. You remember when I first played Demon Souls back in the day, and I played this game, and it was trash. And I brought it back to GameStop, and I was like, this game sucks.
So hard.
And the dude was like, nah, man, try it again. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, a GameStop clerk is actually like doing something like thoughtful. You know what I mean? It's just his job.
He was like, don't fuck your life up. Don't quit.
Yeah, he was like, play it. And then I wound up loving the game because it teaches you how to be like, stay in there and keep fighting. And then you actually win eventually. And then it's just like this glorious moment of victory.
So
and triumphant fucking release from your fucking body, and you're stressing out. But there's 7 games, I believe. There's 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th one out of all the series of the same director of the games, right? This one's blowing up. Like, people that don't ever play any of the games are playing this one. That's why you're hearing about it so much.
Yeah, I was seeing what's her face followed you on Twitch.
Oh my God, yeah, Adriana Chechnik. Yeah, Chechnich.
I was watching her play it.
Yeah,
she plays it too.
I know. I was watching her today. Yeah, she was like, I want to do like some errands and shit. She's like, I'm gonna go look for a fire lantern. She was like, a fire lantern. She was like talking about a torch. She's really nice though. She's like the sweetest person. She was in my friend's chat, and she follows him, and he was like, he's this Australian dude. He goes, you need to fucking follow him. He's fucking great. Like, you need to fucking follow him. And she was like, all right. And then I look up at Adriana, and I'm like, oh my God.
So tight.
She goes, do you know Adriana? And I go, nah. And for the people that don't know, she's like a really popular
Pinot star.
Adult film star. Yeah.
Adult film star.
Adult porn stars.
Yeah,
and
adult actress.
And she's cool as shit. I mean, I know friends that have already met her in real life, and they said that she's fucking just wild and really, really cool.
Yeah.
But she streams and she kills it. She gets like fucking, and her stream's nice. But occasionally I was in there, she'll get like 1 or 2 people that are like, yo, what up, big tits? And then she's like, she's not even mad about it because she knows what to expect. She's the younger age of like a porn actress. You know what I mean? So
like, will they go in there like if she's playing Elden Ring, just be like, yo, like forge my dick.
Yeah, no, people say like stupid shit. I was already in there, it was already happening. But she's mad chill. Her mods either take care of it or delete it, or she just makes fun of them and stuff. So
people are like, yo, like you should ruin my asshole.
Yeah. but it's wild now because like you obviously met when you were doing Basement Yard. You became cool with Asa, right?
Asa Kira, yeah.
And like. Then I found out she's friends with one of my friends from here. So, it's just weird because it's like once you get to know a porn star or once you meet them, then you're like, do I stop jerking off to their shit now?
Well, you don't even think about them doing porn anymore after that.
Yeah, you just forget about the fact that that's what, and then there's a part of you that goes, this is just their job, dude. They're just sucking a few dicks.
Yeah, but they're getting paid.
And they're more than us.
I just feel like if you're gonna suck a wiener, it might as well get paid for it.
Yeah,
they're figuring it out. I don't know why. I think people that should get shamed are people that suck penis for no money.
That's what I mean, dude. You're coming over my house and sucking my dong for no money. Damn, I could get like mad texts from my girl now. No, but like it's a different time now. Like if you're looking at porn and you're just like piece of shit, no. Now I'm like, yo, thank you for your service. You see, and your cervix.
I subbed to Sasha Grey.
Oh yeah, she's on Twitch too, right?
She said our name like perfectly.
LoPriore.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's classy. She's been all. She's probably
I posted it on my story at one point.
Probably
I was
banged
like,
all of Italy.
I was like, this is epic.
Yeah.
I was like, this is like wild, full circle.
No, they're cool. It's just when you're younger, you're like, oh my God. But obviously, I had seen some of her stuff. I haven't seen a lot of her stuff, to be honest. But I knew she was popular. And
she's huge.
She was in the chat. It's not the first time I saw her in there. I didn't say anything. I'm just like, whatever, because I've seen her before. And then my friend goes, you should follow. And I was like, yeah, dude, chill. I was like, yeah, what up? She's like, hi. And then he's like, and then he's saying like, and then he just goes, you guys would really get along. And I'm like, what? What does that even mean?
It's like, God damn it.
I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? And she goes, no problem. Follow him. She really loves him because he's my other friend. He's really creative. His name's Cardboard Cowboy.
Cardboard Cowboy on Twitch.
And he's fucking dope. Like his animations and everything are fucking sick. But she streams hardcore, like a lot. Like she's an avid streamer. And I think she still does. I think she still does porn. I don't know. But she was like in there, and he goes, follow. And then she followed me, and I told my friend, I was just like, I totally know who she was. I just didn't want to say anything. And then he just laughed, and I was like, you just made my night, though. Thanks.
Yeah, right. I think it's kind of cooler that Elden Ring is like, if it wasn't for Elden Ring, like she would never follow you on Twitch.
I mean, eventually I think she would have. It depends on the game, but that's what he was playing at the time.
That's what I'm saying.
And then she followed me. But
put your fucking Elden Ring on.
But I do think about it. I'm like, damn, like I've jerked off to these people. Like, what do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, when that conversation happens, it's kind of like you don't want to open with it, but like in due time it'll come out.
Yeah, but the last time I felt that way, like this has been happening, like even with Asa, because Asa followed me along to like later on.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh my God, I've seen way more of her than Adriana's.
Yeah,
so
Asa was like a legend at one point,
right
on the internet.
Right. Also, know? I just don't watch that much.
She's still a legend.
I just don't watch that much anymore. I'm not even trying to save my ass just because of like my lady. Like you don't really need to, I guess. You know? I'm here and there.
I'm not on it. Mostly there.
Yeah, we're just shaving our asses right now. We're both looking down. You know when they say like people that
playing with your pants?
People that look like to the side, blink their eyes a lot when they're lying.
It's those people that do like if you go online, like when that who's that girl that like Gabby Petito, like when she got killed or whatever. Yeah. Like I like that's when I figured out that there's a whole thing on the internet of like people that read body language professionally.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of sense. Like, it really does. But, like, how much is that is bullshit?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you have doctors that come in and they know their shit, like people who read bodies or people who are lying. And then you just have people who probably really just, like, I don't know. They say these things, but it seems too easy. How come we haven't caught more people then?
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
you know what I mean?
They're like, look right here. See what he's doing with his fingers. That shows signs of unsafe and unsavory thoughts.
Right.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. Like, how do you know that part of the brain?
Nothing you said just made sense.
Right. It's a lot of I don't know.
I love body analysis videos.
Right, because when they're nervous and fucking freaking out, it's definitely interesting to pay attention to that. I've seen it, but I also watch that shit when I see an interview, and now I always try to look for that when I see documentaries or something about a murderer.
Yeah.
And I don't fucking ever catch it. They're like, you know what I mean? LA Noire, remember? You have to literally like read faces.
Yeah, that is true.
In that fucking game.
That game was ahead of its time.
That game is fucking amazing.
I thought LA Noire was an awesome fucking game.
And it'd be like, I don't know where the fuck he is. Like that fuck, all this, look into the fuck, yeah, the face is like all weird.
And then like,
that's like blatantly, you know what I mean?
You could be like really nice or like really mean. I remember one was just like, your wife was a whore.
Yeah. Like the conversation goes really nice. You're like, oh, so when'd you meet him? Oh, nice. So it turns out you're a slut, aren't you? Like you can just like go really, really mean on a person that you're fucking interrogating or asking questions to.
So you just crushed Elden Ring all week?
But yeah, so I just played a bunch of that on stream, and it's been going really well. There's been a lot of people showing up for this fucking game because I've been dressed up as my character. You can create your own character and make them just ugly as fuck. Like I made my character
kind of hot.
I made my character the most unfortunately like terribly just like unsymmetrical, if that's even the word.
Yeah, that's a word. You won't get canceled.
Just the most fucking crazy looking face of all time. Like I just
Are you a girl?
Gave her the most and I gave her chest hair and it's neon green. Our chest body hair everywhere. It's all neon.
I feel like women back then had chest hair.
She's the most beautiful person in the game, bro. There's fucking bosses and whoever designed that shit, your brain's got to be a fucking special kind of fucked up because there's fucking beasts in there that look like they have fucking herpes all over them and shit. There's a fucking gorillas with 38 nipples.
That's kind of dope.
It's just a wild game with wild animation. You kill giants. They look like baboons, but they have fucking skulls for faces, and they're and no penis, and their insides are missing. They're like dead giant zombie baboons.
I saw you fighting like a deteriorated lobster dragon.
Yeah, I was fighting like a lobster, like a fucking yeah.
Like his big pincher was a dragon's head.
And I was killing it. And I just kept doing a fucking like main accent. Like, you want to go up to the harbor and break some lobster? You want to go up to the harbor, break some lobster?
I don't know if I'm gonna get this game.
It's really hard
because I don't know if I have the patience for it. I might get WWE 2K22.
Oh, we should play that. When's that coming out?
I think it's like kind of out. I could get a copy of it. It's supposed to drop the 11th, but you can get it early, I think. But I'll probably get that. I have fun.
Remember being younger and just playing GoldenEye 64 all the time?
That was like.
Do you have any like who do we play with? I don't remember if we did big games. Maybe I just can't remember.
No, we used to play that at sleepovers. That kid JR's house, Jared's friends would come over and play it. GoldenEye was a big fucking deal. That we played Pilot Wings. We played Perfect Dark.
Dude, I just remember fucking,
which was like a mature game. I don't know how we got that. I think Jared bought that game and we played it. But yeah, no, I remember playing all of that stuff because we had both systems, so it was nice to bounce back and forth.
Yeah, but did we just play us, or did we have more than? I don't remember having more than one controller when we were younger.
We did. It was just we would play. And remember when you would play N64 and you would move the stick so much that it would have like little crack dust in it?
Yeah, I fucking would see like all the it was little
stick residue.
Ash would just come off of the fucking sticks.
Yeah.
This is a weird controller, though.
Yeah, I miss it, though. I do like the way it felt to be able to just work that stick like a fucking doll.
It was like a batarang. It was like a fucking
fucking
Turok,
yo.
Oh my god, the dinosaur hunt.
Oh my god,
the dinosaur fucking hunter, yo.
So when you play like emulators on Twitch, like do you get in trouble for playing an emulator?
Not if you don't say what it is. Also, there's a weird rule where it's like if they're not making the game anymore and you just like own it, I don't know. You just if you have it, there's a weird rule where you can't get in trouble. But also, you just don't say what you're playing it on.
Yeah. Did you ever hear like they made like a Charles Barkley RPG?
Yeah, I think so. Something
but
stupid
it's
like that.
Weird. It's like Zelda, but it's Charles Barkley.
Yeah, there's some really dumb ideas back in the day that didn't really do well. Or games that, like, there were games where it was rappers playing basketball and you could play as the Brat and shit.
Yes. I remember Shaq Fu.
Shaq Fu was a game. Yep.
Charles Barkley RPG. What is it called? Barkley, Shut Up and Jam Gaiden.
Why the fuck they just added Gaiden because it sounded like Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, and there would be
Shut Up and Ball Gaiden. Like Gaiden doesn't even make sense. What does Gaiden mean?
Ninja Gaiden. That's all I know.
What does Gaiden mean though in English?
What does Gaiden mean?
Because if it makes no fucking sense, they just did that to make it seem like it's a game. You know what I mean?
The Japanese word Gaiden means side story.
Shut Up and Ball side story. I don't remember this. Charles Barkley had a fucking RPG?
Yeah, it was an RPG. 1 billion B-balls. So it looks like Pokemon.
God, this looks like it's so bad.
1 billion B-balls dribbling simultaneously throughout the galaxy. 1 trillion
B-balls. Who the fuck wrote this dumb shit?
1 trillion B-balls being slammed throughout through a hoop in the cosmos. I could feel every single one of them.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and Michael Jordan's in the game.
Is he fighting Bill Cosby? What is that?
Yeah, he's fighting Bill Cosby.
No, that's a different game. That's something else.
No, this is it.
No, that's Bill Cosby as a ghost. What the hell? That's fucking random as fuck.
Kazam's in it. So like it was like a.
I think those are memes.
No, this is a real game, bro.
No, but I think that's a meme. I don't think Kazam's in it.
It came out January 22nd of 2008.
What? That much later on?
Chapter 1 of the Hoops Barkley saga.
Wow, there's more chapters.
Now, there was a canceled sequel, The Magical Realms.
Yeah, sure was.
Escape from Necron 7, Revenge of Chicharlian, the official game of the movie, Chapter 2, Hoops Barkley saga.
Is that the whole name of it?
Yeah, The Magical Realms of Tir Nanog. Escape from Necron 7, Revenge of Chuchaleon, the official game, and the movie Chapter 2 of the Hoops.
Don't you feel like shitty games were way more rampant back then? Like there were a lot more games that were terrible that just came out.
What was that game where like Tom Hanks is like the best fighting character?
That's not a real game.
Like,
I mean, it is a real game, but that's like a custom made game. It's I don't know what it's called, but you can download characters and then fight as them. Like you can be like Sinbad the comedian and fight as him.
Mugen.
Yeah, Mugen. It's like a custom modding game. Like it's all mods and shit.
Omega Tom Hanks does some killing.
Yeah, you can have like Tom Hanks fighting Goku. You can be a cursor. You can literally be a cursor. Oh, Tom Hanks from fucking Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, that's Omega Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
So there's probably like a regular.
Yeah, so it's Omega Tom Hanks versus who? Look at this shit.
That was my magic show.
Yeah, you just upload random. It's like Forrest Gump. Look, his moves are Sleepless in Seattle. It's like all his movies. And that's him laughing. Yeah, it's just Wilson.
Like, who has time to do this shit?
This is just people bored making mods, and it's a meme game. That's all it is. It's literally awesome. If someone took a bunch of memes and put them in a game.
I love that. So I went to see Batman. I went to see the Batman.
Yeah, how the fuck was that?
The Batman was very good. It was very good.
I heard he's a little emo bitch in it.
He is a little emo bitch, but what you have to remember is that this is very early Batman, so like he's still learning. You know, this is based on year 2 Batman. So like he's called like Vengeance throughout. He's not really called like the Batman. So he's not the Batman yet.
Right. Did you like it overall or
yes,
not really?
Yes, I enjoyed it very much. I add it to I would like to see how they're going to develop the character of Batman. But I compared it to like Batman Begins, but it's kind of like 7 meets Dark Knight, Batman Begins meets 7 meets like Twilight.
Oh, 7 in the box.
Yeah,
7.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like Batman 7. I'm like, what the fuck? Which one is that?
Because like there is the emo aspect to it. That's like you could see that he's like a little bit emo.
Which Batman had the one with the nipples? Bring that one back. Was that Val Kilmer? That was either Val or Clune.
That was the Clunes.
That was probably Clunes, right?
And his like fucking ass and shit.
Why'd they give him nipples?
I don't know. That was a bad idea.
That makes no sense for the nipples to be there.
Fucking bat nips are crazy.
Some would say men's nipples make no sense either. But it makes no sense. Like, what are they, little pockets that his nipples went in? They were like hard little fucking nipples. There's no reason for them to be there at all whatsoever.
Are you going to go see it?
Yeah, I would like to go. I would like to go see it. I would like to see it. I'm not.
The vaccine mandate's like lifted. So.
It is hardcore. Yeah. I would definitely. I probably will go see it. Maybe. Yeah.
It's a little long. I will say the runtime is a little long. Zoe Kravitz is great. Yeah. Paul Dano's fantastic. Yeah. Pattinson was better than I thought he would be.
Everyone's saying that he's pretty good in it.
I will say that the film is just, I think, a little too long. Colin Farrell was great. I think it was very well acted.
I heard he's like unrecognizable in it.
Unrecognizable. And he's very funny in it, actually.
Yeah.
It's just when I go to see these movies that are these like, I'm happy that it wasn't like a fucking origin story. Like, you know, it was just kind of, listen, this is where we're picking up. Without giving any spoilers away, if it could have been 30 minutes less, but now I'm looking at the big picture, like some of the fight scenes are like a little sloppy because like he's a little sloppy.
Right.
You know? So, and then there's one part, of the film where you could tell like, like the CGI is a little weird, but it's one of those films that it could be building a nice foundation.
Nothing will ever beat. I remember hitting up my friends and being like, "Yo, this new Batman's out. Like, you guys want to go see it?" And everyone's like, "Nah, it's like kind of late for me. I got work tomorrow and shit." And I was just like, this fucking sucks. Like, I want to go see this movie. So I remember I just took the car and I was like, I'm gonna go see this shit by my fucking self. And nothing will ever fucking beat. I don't even care. I mean, maybe this movie might change my mind. I got to see it. But I doubt it because the presence is just different. But nothing will ever beat the fucking feeling of seeing Heath Ledger on the screen for the first time as fucking Joker.
Yeah.
I remember just sitting there. There was a dude behind me, and I don't even know the guy. And we both just fucking turned around like, yo. Because he's so fucking... And dude, I'm talking about when it just dropped.
Yeah.
And me and the dude were like, I remember turning around like I was like, oh, and the other guy was like, oh, like we both looked at each other because when he just like, look at me, like we're like we were just like, oh my god, bro, he is fucking scary in this shit, dude. He's so fucking scary in it, man.
I thought my jokes were bad.
My jokes were bad.
I thought my jokes were bad. But.
Poor choice of words.
Poor choice of words.
But yeah, he's fucking, I'll never forget just being like legit frightened by him in the movie. And I was like, this movie is the fucking best Batman that there is.
I went to see that movie the night it came out. I took Elizabeth to see it.
Yeah.
The night it came out. And then I saw it like a day after.
You saw it again?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I saw it twice also.
I saw it 3 times.
Yeah, I think I saw it twice. It's just fucking like borderline... Very close to masterpiece, dude.
And then people hate on Dark Knight Rises. I like Dark Knight Rises.
People hated on it?
Yeah, they didn't think it was that great.
It's better than Batman Begins.
Yeah. But but that's good storytelling though. You know what I mean?
In my opinion, Batman Begins sucked.
See,
it's boring as shit.
Well, but
it's the point.
It's the point, yeah. I think they held back on a lot. The thing is weird is that I think they held back a lot on this movie. But they gave us 3 hours, which feels like they didn't hold back. So like, there's like some filler there. Like, there's a couple of meetings that like didn't need to take place. The way it was shot, it's very noirish. But I do like a lot of like the symbol, like even from like.
Does it stand in its own lane? Is it?
Yes,
its own
stands on its own easily.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
and so it's its own style then.
It's its own style, which I have to respect. I think Matt Reeves did a good job. I think the editing could have been a little different, but for instance, like there's a couple of parts in the movie where like you have to really remember shit and like call back, and it's like kind of difficult. Like that shouldn't happen in a Batman movie. Like you should know like everything that's going on.
Do you like this Penguin better than Danny DeVito's Penguin?
I mean, I just love Danny DeVito so much. So
dude, he was so weird and good.
So weird and good.
The Michael Keaton Batman was fucking awesome.
But
what are those called anyway? Is that what is that called?
Batman.
Just Batman?
Yeah, it's just called Batman. Like 1990.
But he did 2, didn't he? Isn't it like Batman Returns?
Did Keaton do 2 Batman?
Yeah, I think he did 2 Batman.
Batman Returns was kind of lit.
He did Batman with Jack Nicholson, and then he did another Batman. I'm pretty fucking sure.
Yeah, this is it. Danny DeVito. Yeah, that's the one with Catwoman.
Yeah, Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh, yes.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
What a fucking babe.
DeVito.
She's like, oh, with the big bad bod. Oh, yeah. She's so fucking
baddie boy.
She's so fucking horny in that movie. Catwoman's always horny.
Yeah, she's horny in this one too.
Well, she's not. It's not that it's horny, but like you just get the horny vibes. You know what I mean?
You get horny vibes. Catwoman is supposed to make you really horny, like that. Halle Berry, like
like I said that like a real like review.
Like Halle Berry, like still made people horny, and that Catwoman movie was terrible.
Like, yeah, but is Selena Kyle, like, I'm wondering what Selena Kyle is supposed to be. Is Selena Kyle supposed to be, she's supposed to be sexy, right?
Yeah, she's a bad bitch.
She's supposed to seduce you, right? Like, that's usually what Catwoman is, right?
Yeah, she's a seductress thief.
Yeah, she's a seductive little feline.
Yeah, she's a little fucking, cat burglar.
And
they gave her like cute little cat ears in her hat.
Yeah, and it's just weird. I feel like I'm like, I don't know. I guess I just got to see it. As we get older, you would think you would hate more because I feel like this one's going to be teenage angsty vibes. That's what I'm hearing.
Robert Pattinson's just emo. That's
yeah.
But he's like still young. You know what I mean? Like
right.
he's still young Batman.
Yeah.
It's a very, very young Batman. And like, everybody should go see the movie. Like I would give it like a strong like 7.6 out of 10. And that's a really good movie to me.
Yeah.
You know, like that's a really good movie to me. It stands on its own. It's very good. I went to see it with Joe. and Joe thought it was really good too.
Oh, Joe liked it too.
Yeah, Joe liked it too. We both liked it. It was so funny. Like people met us and they were like they would see us out together, just be like, "Yo, what's up? I thought you guys didn't like each other."
While you were out, like in person.
Yeah, like so we went to see Casey Fry's show.
It doesn't even matter. You could literally suck someone's cock as a send off from a show, and people will still be like, "I thought you guys were fighting."
I think a lot.
No one's ever has been fighting ever.
I think a lot of people like. So I posted a picture of me and Joe, like, yo, like went with a friend to see Batman.
Yeah, legendary.
And it got like 40,000 likes.
Yeah,
and 1,000 comments.
Yeah.
You know, and like everyone was like, yo, I needed this. Like, we needed this. Like, thank God I needed this. Like, I needed this. I was like, you guys know we're cool, right?
Yeah, I don't know why everyone thought you. I mean, I guess it's people just want to see you slapping each other's ass all the time, I guess, while you're doing.
I mean, thank God I posted something so people know that like we're friends.
Yeah, it's also not the first time you guys have chilled since that. You guys went to dinner.
Yeah, no, it's like I think it's people thought that something like we didn't really like each other. They really were concerned about our friendship.
Yeah.
You know, and they thought,
well, that's nice.
That's nice.
That is nice that, you know, it's not.
But we were at Caroline's to see Casey Fry's show. He has a great set, by the way.
Oh, does he? Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah, he does. And I told him, I said, yo, like, if it wasn't good, I'd be like, yo, like, all right, good job.
Yeah.
But it was really, really good. So if you guys have a chance to see Casey.
Yeah, he's in upstate New York now.
Yeah, check out Casey. He's got some dates left, but he sells out quick. So if you can get tickets, it's worth the show.
Can you say one of the bits that you like that he did?
I will say it, but I won't do it so people can go and see it.
Right.
Like he does this thing about how he has this bit about how having sex with women is more feminine than having sex with a man.
Yeah. Okay,
so
yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, I don't want to do the whole bit, but that's probably my favorite bit that he does.
Yeah.
And it was also like my first time meeting him. Like we went out to dinner together. And we were fucking cracking up the entire time at dinner because like there was like a little 10-year-old kid that had like his birthday.
Yeah.
And like we ordered lobster, and this little kid was like, "That's a big lobster." So like, and then we were just like,
yeah. He sent me a picture of you with your lobster, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no,
the thing is fucking. And the lemons they gave you looked like they were fucking mutated.
Oh yeah, they gave us gargantuan lambs.
Those things were huge.
They were so big.
I was like, why are them lemons so big? And he just wrote ha ha ha, because I guess is the way I asked the question. But it's just you sitting there. Also, you look tired as shit in the picture. You look like you just got out of bed.
Nah, it's because I've been wearing contacts and I hide behind my glasses.
Oh yeah. You haven't had the glasses on.
Yes, yeah, because fucking Tony ate 3 pairs of my glasses.
I know.
I
know you were telling us that last time. That sucks.
A little slut.
Where are you putting them? Where you can get them?
I fall asleep on the couch sometimes. And
yeah, that's true. And you don't want to
them up.
You don't want to get up to.
Nah. So like but there's been times I've like hid them under the couch cushion and he still fucking gets it. Yo, bro. Last night, I'm getting ready to leave, and I hear Selena like let out like a yelp, like oh no, like oh
god.
She left her laptop on the couch for like 2 seconds, and he chewed the corner of it and broke it.
Oh damn! He fucked up the laptop.
I just got her for Christmas.
No.
Yeah, so he broke the laptop.
Bro, why the fuck do you guys keep getting dogs?
I don't know. I felt so bad for her. Her fucking heart was broken.
Oh god.
And like it's hard. Like you want to get mad at the dog, but it's a dog. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
What are you gonna do? Throw it out the window?
That's why. Like I learned after my glasses getting destroyed. Like I can't leave anything on the couch. She's just gonna fucking eat it.
Yeah,
it's
when I came in here and mom and dad's dog was just fucking destroying my carpet with its fucking butt shit, and just fucking then I chased it around, and while I'm chasing him around, he's still shitting out of his butt. So he's leaving trails of shit everywhere. And because he knew I was coming for him to like be like, yo, Jill, I was gonna like bring him outside, and he probably thought I was gonna like fucking beat him or something. But God, and I have carpet in here, so I was like, oh no, fuck. Just the shit just fucking soaking into it over time while you're thinking. You're like, oh, fuck, what do I get? And the shit's just fucking soaking into your goddamn rug. I can't. I don't think I could do a pet. I just can't. I just don't have time to like, it's just more, it's a weird balance of they take away your stress and they add to your stress.
Yeah, I will say in the beginning, it's difficult. In the beginning, it's very hard with a puppy. But like, after like a couple of months and he can pee and shit outside, like it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's just right now, it's like, I felt so bad that he ate fucking Selena's shit. So, like, there were, like, 2 nights where, like, I was going out, and as I was going out, like, something horrible happened, and I just had to be like, all right, yo, like, peace.
Yeah.
You know, and she was just, like, heartbroken that her laptop was broken. And I was just like, all right, like, I'm going to my friend's, like, comedy show. But fucking Mark Rebier was there. Always great to see him. That's the homie, too. And it was just fun, man. Joe and I went there. And the reason I said that is, so Casey was doing, like, a meet and greet at the end, which, like, a lot of comedians do. They go up, and then they, like, take pictures or whatever. So I'm just, like, me and Joe are sitting there, and this dude's, like, talking to us. Like, talking, we could see, like, he's talking about us, but, like, getting ready to come up to us. Like,
right.
You know,
right.
Whatever.
Right.
And he comes
weird
up,
looks.
Yeah. And he comes over. He's like, yo, guys, like, don't want to bother you. He's like, yeah, I thought you guys, like, didn't, like, fuck with each other anymore.
It's so awkward.
Yeah.
What a weird thing to fucking say to somebody brand new.
And I was like, oh, no. And then we were just like, yeah, we fucking hate each other.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And then he was like, yo, he's like, you know, like, I don't watch the show anymore. And we were like,
what?
Like, why are you coming over here saying 3 negative things in a row?
Yeah, that's just so weird.
And then he was like, yo, can I get a picture with you guys? And we're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
so, like,
right.
We get a picture. And then, like, he kept being like, yo, not going to bother you guys. He's like, I'm done. And
come back
like 7 times. Just, like, ask us a question.
Yeah, so
which is perfectly fine, but, like, your opening thing to me better be good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, now you're making it weird. And like I didn't realize, like, Joe and I were talking about it a little bit, like, how much of an impact we had on people.
Right.
You know, and I guess, like, you know, I'm naive to think that, but, like, you know, sometimes I'm like, yo, like, we were just, like, 2 idiots that did a podcast. You know what I'm saying? But, like, to see people, like, that genuinely fucking happy that we just posted a picture together on Instagram was wild.
Well, yeah, no, I bet it was.
I was like, yo, whatever. Like, this will be, like, it's all good.
People literally reacted like the fucking, like, both dead Beatles came back to life.
Yeah,
and fucking,
bro.
And you guys did the fucking band together.
Yeah, like, it's like, yo, like, I can't believe John
Brought it back as a reunion, yeah.
I was like, yo, this is fucking crazy.
Even me, when I saw the picture, the energy behind it is crazy, though.
Yeah, we're just chilling hard.
Yeah, because it's like, because when something that abruptly stops, it's almost like it's like someone died, but the show's still going, you know what I mean?
Like,
so it's like,
they're doing a fucking great job.
And you guys have been friends since you fucking decided to fucking move on, so.
You know, and it was just so weird. Sometimes it's like I never really realized how big of an impact the show had. Yeah,
I mean, that's what's so wild about what we do on this thing sometimes is how we're affecting other people, because we don't get to meet everyone right away. We don't get to see everyone's reaction. That's why if you guys tag us on Instagram or something, you know, let us, like, tag us in it whenever you guys watch the podcast or you listen in. If anything, even if it's on the radio, let us know, because we put that shit up because we don't realize how many people actually share and watch, you know, the show sometimes. And thank you to everyone that's literally, people will come by my stream just to be like, yo, I love the show, I'm out, peace, I just want to let you know that. And I'm like, yeah, thank you, because it means a lot.
It's like, stay a little bit though and sup.
Someone came by, shout out to Sanji, I think his name was Black Sanji, and whatever the fuck that name means. And he came in and he goes, yo, man, you need to fucking use this on your fucking sword. Yo, you fucking suck at this game. No, he didn't say I suck at the game. But he was like, yo, man, you need to fucking do this. Yo, do this. Yo, use your poisonous darts, bro. By the way,
gaming is the worst.
Yeah. He was cool, though. And then he just goes, by the way, I love the podcast. All right, I'm out, yo, peace. He, like, came in to fucking help backseat the fucking game for me.
I fucking love that.
But I loved it. I was like, yo, thank you, man. Thank you for the support. Because there are people that don't watch the show that are in the stream that I'm just like, that don't know about it really, because they're not podcast people.
Right.
And people from the podcast will come in. So thank you guys. Like, you guys are hilarious too. There are literally people that come in and be like, oh, fuck my butt. And I already know it's somebody from the podcast. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because the energy is so much different. Like, I mean, I'm the same way on my stream. I'll talk about fucking vaginas and butts all the time. Like, we were talking about.
It's a different vibe though, for sure.
Yeah. Like in this stream the other day though, I was saying if you can't find the clit, that that's a clitical situation that you're in. So we were talking about clits and what clits do and why they're necessary and what they mean, and like who just decided, like, who was making creatures one day and was like, the clit needs to be there. It has to be there.
I feel that way a lot about the asshole.
Well, it's like, I think it's just there, and then we just find it. It's not that it has to be there.
Wait, so you think it's there, and then we just found a way to poop out of it?
I don't think someone was like, oh, don't forget a clit. That's so important that we need that sensitive. I think literally it's just what we are, and it's just there, and then we make a big deal about it afterwards.
Yeah, but thank whoever.
Yeah.
In this sense, I'm just gonna say
for
thank
clit?
God for clits, but also like for buttholes because honestly, because honestly, listen, we eat with our mouth, right?
Yes.
We could throw up out of our mouth.
Yeah.
We could throw food up out of our mouth.
Suck a dick.
But we could have easily
Nipples.
have taken a shit out of our mouth.
Yeah.
You like scientifically it would make sense if humans pooped out of their mouth.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really fight that too much.
Yeah, but we puke out of our mouths, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. If you puke, you can poop. If you could pee, you could poop.
But like you said, that's still gross, too. Just that bitter nastiness of puke.
And then you're just like...
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that is true. Imagine like we just like shat out of like our fucking... like our noses.
It just wouldn't be that weird to me. Like, it wouldn't shock me if humans shit out of their mouths.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It wouldn't take me to a crazier place. Like, a clit takes me to a crazy place.
Yeah.
You know? Like, the wonderment. Like, shakes me down. Like, wow, look at this little, like, this marble pleasure.
Have you ever thrown up from eating too much?
Yeah.
I've never... Danny was like, damn, why are you asking me that, bro?
No. I've been there a couple of times. Real bad.
Well, I was with my friend once. We were at Candlelight, and he was eating, and he just goes, yeah, man, and threw up, and then just kept going.
People throwing up, though, is... I don't get sick when people
He had like
up.
40 wings.
I love that. Who's it, Cheats?
No, it was Sam.
Oh, that makes sense.
And he was just like, yeah, bro, you know, and then just kept talking as he did it. It was like a cute little puke. And I was like, dude, how much did you fucking eat?
The worst is when you burp and a lot of like bile and fucking like previous food kind of comes up in your mouth and you spit it out.
Oh God, I've never done that.
You never had that?
No.
You never had like
I've had the burp ups, but I've never done that.
Have you ever ate and then,
maybe
like,
if I drank before?
Have you ever ate and you can kind of burp up food like back into your mouth?
I guess. I don't know. I feel like a bird right now talking about this.
Have you ever done that though?
This is so gross. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Sometimes if I eat too fast,
yeah,
like if I'm like, oh whoa, and like a part of me like can like make food come back up into my mouth.
Ah, that's so fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross.
I don't ever want to be the person who just eats and doesn't realize that I'm eating.
Oh, you mean like eating too fast or like
just like senseless eating? Because that's a thing.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You know what I mean? It's. I don't ever want to be like that. I want to enjoy everything that I eat and be like, thank you, God, for this fucking wheat thin.
It's just
even though it's just a wheat thin.
It's just food. Food makes me so happy.
It does. It also just takes your mind off of everything.
Yeah, it's just so... Food is just so awesome.
But when you're, like, bored at 3, you're like, I want to eat some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You fucking... Late night's the worst.
It's the worst time to eat, for sure, because your body is not going to have time to process it.
Yeah, it's just... Do you think you'd ever get a dietitian? Someone to, like, do you think you would ever get a nutritionist or something like that?
I have one now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have to because of your situation. Yeah,
so...
What's that like, though?
It's,
What's that like? What's the difference between having one and not having one?
So, listen, everybody knows how to eat cleaner. You know? Like, everybody knows how to eat, like, what's...
Or has an idea.
Has an idea of, like, what's healthy and what's not.
Right.
You know, we find a lot of excuses for why things are healthier than others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, like, you know, I'm eating a cheeseburger with lettuce on it.
And it's just one.
And it has a lettuce wrap and like there's no carbs.
But it depends on what's in the burger, what's in the fucking bun, what's in all that shit.
Right. But so like when you get diabetes, like they're like, listen, like you can only eat a certain amount of foods. And I was like, what do you mean? They were like,
God,
dude, like
that sucks.
Yeah, like carbs immediately turn into sugar, and like if you're diabetic, it's even worse.
That's just such a lame condition because food is the best.
Oh, it's lame, baby.
So
it's
you know what I mean?
Lame.
Like with my Tourette's, like
oh, it's so fucking lame.
All I have to worry about is whether or not I'm going to say fuck balls. You know what I mean? Like super loud in front of somebody. You know, I could still enjoy a fucking fat sloppy burger.
I wish you said it. The fat sloppy burger.
Fat sloppy burger.
Fat sloppy burger.
Fucking eat a fat sloppy one into my mouth.
Do you like fat sloppy?
You ever fuck a fat sloppy?
You ever eat a fat sloppy burger? Have you?
So I went to the restaurant and I was eating a fat sloppy burger.
Fat sloppy burgers.
But like all I gotta do is just be like, oh fuck, and then just eat my burger. And like Tourette's doesn't really ruin my day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It did when I was younger.
Oh, you know what? That's a great point. I do want to, but while we're we're gonna come back to that.
And we're talking about food.
While we're on the subject of food,
yes,
let's go into our favorite food friends, and that is our
HelloFresh
friends at HelloFresh. All right, listen, with HelloFresh, you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients,
goddamn right,
and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep.
Amen.
Skip trips to the grocery store.
Skip it.
And count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. All right, it's #1. All the ratings, all the polls.
I know the CEO. I know the CEO. Good guy.
Good guy.
Really smart.
Great guy. Great food. But HelloFresh delivers, pre-portioned ingredients. Like we said, we were just talking about eating cleaner. They have everything for every diet. So listen, you can enjoy amazing things like their beef tenderloin and cheese fondue. Or if you're trying to eat a little cleaner, you can go with their miso sesame shrimp.
Yes.
Or you can hit up their bacon ramen. They got everything for everybody here at HelloFresh. HelloFresh, I've been doing it since we started doing the show. And when I tell you, it actually makes me feel like a gourmet chef because I'm in there whipping work with HelloFresh. All right. And listen, if you're like, hey, I don't really have a set diet. So like, I'm trying to maybe just learn how to cook new stuff. You can customize your favorite dishes with their new Hello Custom offerings by swapping out one protein or a side for another. So say you like fish over chicken, you could switch them up. They have everything that you need. And also, here's the other thing that you need is money, right? So HelloFresh is 72% cheaper than a restaurant meal of the same quality. That's 72%. That is an astronomically high number, okay? And you can save on average over $65 per month when you order HelloFresh instead of grocery shopping. That's money in your pocket. Like Michael wants to go see Batman, he should get HelloFresh, save that little $65 and go see, in IMAX or something, go see Batman. HelloFresh offers 50 menu and market items to choose from every week, including veggie, fit, and wholesome, family-friendly gourmet options, providing plenty of variety. I can't stress it enough. Listen, I'm over here cooking coconut shrimp and stuff. I'm absolutely crushing it in the kitchen. The bacon ramen is actually very good, but don't tell my neurologist that, and my endocrinologist, because they will get very upset. But I love that bacon ramen, But listen, go to HelloFresh.com/LOP16 and use code LOP16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. I love free things, and I love free stuff from HelloFresh. They're the best. So go to HelloFresh.com/LOP16. Use code LOP16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. And our next buddy of the show is our friends over at Manscaped. Listen, the other day I was taking a bath. I don't usually take baths, but I like to take a bath every once in a while. And I, was looking down on my testicles, and I said, dude, I have beautiful testicles, but it's missing something. It's really, really missing something. So what I needed to actually get onto my ball sack is there's a Lather on Cologne infused ultra premium body wash that they have now with aloe vera and sea salt, brother, to keep your skin feeling clean and moisturized all day. Not sure if you heard that correctly, but the body wash is cologne infused. So that special someone in your life, when they get close to that ball sack, they're going to be like, oh my God, these testicles smell amazing. All right. And also, not just your pubes, but they got hair care. Hair care time. Apply 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner that cleanses and nourishes in one step. The non-greasy formula has a coconut water, green tea, aloe turmeric, and sage, which are all good things for your body. Apply this to your armpits and pubic region too. You could do it wherever you want and start smelling fantastico. All right. And once you hop out of the shower, protect yourself from body odor by applying the Manscaped aluminum-free deodorant. The deodorant dries clear and is also cologne infused. So you're smelling good from every orifice, crevice, every piece of stinky is no longer stinky because they have it all. Listen, you have tattoos or dry skin? Let's hit your skin with the hydrating body moisturizing spray. That's right. They have everything covered. Lips a little crackly. Guess what? They have lip balm. This is a free gift when you purchase the Ultra Premium Collection. You get the free lip balm as well. So last but not least, that Lawnmower 4.0, that electric trimmer to clean off any unwanted body hair. That Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof, baby, so you bet it's a major key to the new shower routine. The Elite trimmer is designed to trim hair on loose skin. Also, your balls might look like punching bags. Don't treat them like one, and benefit from the proprietary skin-safe technology. This new bundle will change your life. It's already changed mine. My balls are clean as fuck, and I smell fantastic. Mike, smell me right now?
Manscaped.
I'm Manscaped, daddy, and that's cologne infused. So now I smell like a fucking snack. All right, so to get 20% off, and free shipping, use code LOPS, LOPS at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code LOPS, LOPS at manscaped.com. It's time to get wet. It's time to get clean with the new Manscaped shower routine. And that's what you need to know. Everybody has to understand that Manscaped is the number one testicle region cleanser, cleaner, fixer in the business because they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being part of the show. And, let's get back to the show. And you said you brought up your Tourette's. I don't know if we've ever really covered your Tourette's like in depth on this show. I know we've like talked about it from time to time.
Yeah.
When do you think you kind of first had it?
I think I fucking started noticing it after I fucking fell off the skateboard when I was like a kid.
See, like
I feel like I had, but maybe I had it before then. I don't really remember.
Isn't Tourette's like hereditary? Like, can a shot to the head make you have Tourette's? I don't know.
No, I don't think that's why. But I remember it was right around then. But yeah, it could be hereditary because I think there's a few people in our family that had OCD stuff.
Yeah,
or
for
had
sure.
Tics and stuff.
Yeah, like Uncle Dominic washed his hands like 55 times a day.
Yeah, and Uncle Joe used to clear his throat like all the time.
Yeah, he used to go.
Yeah. So who knows what side it's from? But I just remember I used to do all sorts of wild shit though because of it. There were the serious ones where I used to bite through my tongue and then like I used to like fuck my arm up and I couldn't move my arm.
Like, what would you do with your arm? Like,
I would just like flex it and then and just move it in a weird place where like would hurt my joints.
You were just like chicken winging all over the
place?
place?
And I'd be like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I didn't even know that I'm doing it. And someone's like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you dancing? Like in high school. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize I was doing it.
Maybe that's how you became really good at dancing.
But then like, no, I mean, maybe, I don't know. But
you're just like, yeah, maybe I am dancing.
Yeah, maybe
bitch.
Yeah, maybe I actually
fucking dumbass
bitch.
Maybe
I actually came. Maybe I actually got good at it because I was just like trying to hide it.
Yeah, right.
And I was just like,
what's Michael doing? He's like fucking killing it.
Yeah, and you're like,
fucking bitch.
Yeah, what do you think he's doing? What do you think he's fucking doing? Like, look over to me and I'm just like, yeah, bro. Like, why does he got to make noise when he does it though?
He's feeling the music, Aaron.
But that's when I remember we were talking. This is why in high school all the time. It was so weird because people started laughing at it and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fucking hilarious. I'm killing it. People were like, oh, your brother's funny, right? Like whatever. But I literally would go in class and be like, oh, fuck cheese. Like all the time.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about fuck cheese.
And then everyone started saying fuck cheese. Even Jared was like, yo, what up, cheese?
Yo, what up, cheese?
And then like Jason used to do it. And then I remember in gym class, Krejmir used to be running around. He'd go, cheese fuck. And I'd be like, cheese. And then like everyone was like,
about fuck cheese.
Everyone was like, oh, Mike's not funny. They didn't know I was dealing with like a fucking OCD, like a fucking like.
You were like, yo, that kid's awesome.
Like a neurological condition.
Yeah, they're like, that kid says fuck cheese. He's the man. And then like, you're like so mad at yourself.
Yeah, and then obviously I'd be in class and I'd be like, oh, pussy. Like whatever, or like whatever I would say. I'd be like, fuck it. Like I would do so much shit. It was way worse when I was younger. Yeah, but you guys knew because I used to be like, ah.
Yeah, me.
Like all the time.
Yeah,
sounded like a fucking like.
Me, Dad, and Jared used to sit on the couch while you were on the computer, and like sometimes you would have these fucking huge ones that just were fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and you guys would be like, what the fuck?
You'd be like, fuck biscuit. Like, Dad was like laughing. He's like, oh.
Yeah, they're like, this guy. I was probably the only one that was allowed to curse too.
Oh yeah, because you would be on the computer and you would just be like chatting with friends and like every once in a while you'd be like, "Fuck cheese."
Yeah, and I just be like, "Fuck her," like all the time. And it's so weird growing up with it because everyone's like, "Don't you suffer?" And I'm like, "Nah, actually, I have a lot of friends and stuff." And like, everyone usually makes fun of it. Alex used to fucking do what I did with my fist. I was like, "Why is he doing it?"
Yeah, I feel like you could pick up on ticks
because it's like a stress relief thing.
Yeah, it's a like a safe like space thing.
And then I used to do that thing with my chin, but like I used to. There are moments where I will be in the house. I don't have it as much anymore. And some people don't notice it. Some people definitely notice it. Like if I hang out with you more, you're gonna see it. You're gonna be like, "What's this chin thing you're doing?" Like I remember one girl.
Is that just like? Does your neck like ever like get tense? Like, do you hurt from that at all?
No, because it's not all the time. It's not really all the time. I don't do it as much as other people. My arm when I was younger was all the time, and I couldn't even move it. Like at one point, I fucked my arm up.
So like if say like you're talking on the show and you kind of have to tick like you have to do it.
Yeah. If you watch back episodes, there's probably times I've done it a bunch of times.
When you're in it, like it's so fascinating to me that you have to have to do it.
Yeah, it's like it just comes out. It's just something that it's so fucking weird. Like when I think about it, because I don't really talk about it that much.
Yeah,
but it's so weird because it just happens. It's just like neuro shit going weird. But sometimes I don't need to do it. So my case is very mild. I go so long without doing it, but when I notice I haven't done it for a while, I start to like freak out and have anxiety.
Because you're like,
so if I'm in a crowd, if I don't do it, like when I'm in crowds, there's a part of me that goes, "You got to do this, bro." Like a voice in my head.
Oh,
and I know that sounds crazy, but it's not even like a voice. It's just
right. It's your
like
body.
It's a comfortability thing. It's like having to breathe after holding your air in for too long.
Yeah, it's your body reacting.
Yeah,
to it.
and I have to breathe, so I'll just be like, you know what I mean? When I'm in a crowd, it's even worse. Like I watched this video of this guy the other day. He has it really bad. He was like, "Bomb on a plane? Bombs on the plane?" While he's on the seat, dude, on a fucking flight. And then he goes, "Oh, that was a bad one." Because he's like fucking New Zealander. So New Zealanders have a little bit of a different accents. They're like, "Oh, hey there, bro." Like, you know what I mean? Like they're different from like, they're different from Australians a little bit. But this guy was on there, and he's like, "Oh, look at this big fucker," like whatever. And it's some guy who doesn't know who's a big dude walking by, like a chubby guy, and he goes, "Oh shit, that was a bad one." Like he just goes, "That was a bad one."
I remember they did,
and he apologizes afterwards, obviously, because he can't help it.
I remember like when I was a kid, there was like this like HBO special on like kids with like Tourette's.
Yeah,
and I remember I saw one, and it just made me cry so much.
Oh, well, that was a really bad one. I know what one you're talking about. That was really bad. Like the one girl who like she like punches herself in the chest.
It was so fucking hard to watch. And then I was just like, yo, I remember I was crying, and like mom was like, "Why are you crying?" I was just like if Michael has to deal with like any percentage of that, I just feel so bad.
Yeah.
You know, like they're they just like the way it was shot, like these kids had such a positive outlook on life. But it was just like, dude, it's so fucking hard.
It's very exhausting. There are definitely...
Like, I would be tired all the time.
My biggest triggers are when it's like really hot out and I get uncomfortable, then I have to like really do it. But there are days where it's like I've done a really long one. Like I'll be in the house and I'm like, like in the fucking house.
Yeah.
And my neighbors probably think I'm either fucking someone or
killing someone
or both. I don't know. Yeah, but I'll literally it'll be so long, and I'll get done. I'll be like, like I'll be like fucking drained afterwards.
Like, do you get relief from it?
And yeah, I do though. That's the thing. I also feel good, but it is very exhausting. Like one time I had to like take a nap afterwards because I was doing it all fucking day.
Oh, it was driving me so nuts.
And this has been happening to me now for like 20 something years. I would say. Yeah.
Fucking soldier, dog.
Now I kind of like don't really, it's definitely way better, I would say, right? Because when I was younger, dude, oh my God, it was like, woo!
But your tics have changed.
Yeah, they do change. Because you know why? My brain was like, I don't do the ones where I hurt myself anymore because that was fucked up. I was like digging at my gums to the point where I was bleeding in my whole mouth, and my teacher's like, "Why are you bleeding?" And I'm like,
that was like,
and I had to lie.
You would put like paper towels in your mouth.
Yeah, I would put paper in my mouth to keep it from biting my tongue. And then like everyone was like, "Why is this fucking weirdo put like fucking Like I remember one time my friends were smoking weed here in high school, and they were like, "Why the fuck does he put paper in his mouth? It's mad weird." And I overheard them talking. Yeah, and I was like, I can't go out there and punch the kid in his face, like, you know what I mean? Because then it just makes you look like a psycho. Yeah. And everybody already thought, like, why does Mike always have like anger problems and stuff? And I don't know. I think honestly, a lot of the time, there were times where I would look at myself and be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I hate that I have this. And it definitely made me more angrier than I wanted to be. But that wasn't really, I don't know, man. I can't sit here and be like, oh, feel bad for me. Because I had so many fucking friends in high school.
Yeah,
And it wasn't to the point where everyone, like, if anything, it really, I hit it. Because I'd be like, oh, and everyone would be like, oh, damn, hit that beatbox, bro.
Like, oh, damn, yo, Mike's spitting.
Mike's killing it right now. And then, like, everyone would forget the, like, in the beginning, you know what I mean?
It's like, yo, that run you did was fire.
Yeah, they're like, yo, where's that part where you did the, And I'm like, oh, sorry. And they're like, nah, bring it back. That shit was kind of hot, man.
Like, yo, nah, that shit pieces the whole beat
guys,
together,
this is Mike. He beatboxes. I'm like, yo, what up? Like introducing me to people, like getting friends for the first time.
Yeah, what's good? My name's Mike. It's like, yo, this kid just does it. He's like, yeah, yo, he's just.
And that's why it's like someone asked me once, like, did the South Park episode like offend you?
That's
like one of my favorite. Oh yeah, you asked me that. Yeah. I was like, hell no, that shit's fucking hilarious. It's also just genius the way that they did it for the story. But
me and my cousin touch wieners.
Yeah, it's like, wait, what the fuck was that?
I fantasize about Katie Nelson.
But I've just like grown out of it a little bit.
When do you think like the cursing stopped?
Probably maybe. Oh man, maybe a little bit into sophomore year college, maybe junior year.
Bro, give me this over like fuck shit ass.
Oh yeah, no, I take that all the time.
That's rough, man.
But I remember like being with this girl once, and she goes, "What's up with the chin thing?" And I was just like,
oh,
when people
goddamn bitch.
No, because there's certain way you could be like, you think people are just smart enough to know what tics are.
Yeah.
Like I see them sometimes when I'm like, yo, is that a tic? Do you have Tourette's? And they'll be like, no. And I'll be like, oh, so you just have like one tic? And they'll be like, yeah, I just have this one little tic. Because that's not Tourette's.
Well, it's not.
If someone has like little tics that they've done for a while, that's not like, to me, that's not really Tourette's.
Well, there's like Daniel.
I've had over 50 different types of tics.
That's crazy, bro.
With my foot.
Our cousin Daniel had one where we would go like,
yeah. He does a mouth thing, and that's not like, to me. That's just
like a tick.
Dad does the thing with his nails.
I touch my nose all the time.
Right.
Like, there's all the time you'll see me do this.
There's a lot of that's why it's called like a nervous thing, you know.
Yeah.
Tourette's is full on. I'm in my room and I'm like, like, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like even sometimes I'll do it. I'm like, oh god, what the fuck?
There was one girl that was in my class. Like she would do like this thing where she would kind of do the chin to be like, boop.
Yeah. Oh, she would go, huh?
Yeah, she would. She was like she was like a little owl back there.
Dude, it's so hard not to like. I've seen other people with Tourette's and they understand why it's funny. I understand why people think it's funny. When I was younger, I definitely used it as me being comedic. Because the next thing I even made my remember my PS3 name, you probably remember it was Sony, was Lops Cheese.
Yeah, Lops Cheese.
That's all Tourette's related shit.
Yep.
That's me trying to be a part of the joke that was like, Jared still to this day will be like, yo, what up, cheese? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So
I remember you were like
so weird. It's so weird.
I remember like the older you got, the more calm it got.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
like you would have little episodes where like the flare-ups would be like kind of heavy.
Yeah.
And I do remember you like getting tired and like sleeping a lot. But I think like overall, because you've never really taken medication for it, right?
No, I just never wanted to, and I did. I took.
But it made you feel weird.
I took Risperidol, and I remember my teacher was like, "Yo, dude, are you high?" And I was like, "No." She goes, "You look like you just look." She's like, "Are what meds are you taking?" I was like, "Risperidol." She goes, dude, you should. She's like, maybe ask your parents. She goes, it's not any of my. Don't tell your parents I said this because it wasn't her business to say anything. But she's like, I don't like you like this. She's like, I like you better when you're hyper and like interrupting my class. She's like, you like, your personality's completely gone.
She's like, before these pills, like I would let you fuck.
No, yeah.
But with these pills, like props not.
Yeah.
So like, tell your parents to let you off.
I was just in class, just like, Miss Jenkins, motherfucker. But but she was just like, she's like, are you okay? You're just sitting there. You look depressed. And I'm like, I'm not depressed. I'm tired. And it's just this medicine. Dude, I was like drooling on that shit. I had a weird reaction to resveratrol. I did not like it. But I realized I'm not really, well, I started self-medicating. That's why I started smoking so much weed.
Yeah, but I feel like the weed kept you from taking hard.
Yeah, oh my God, hell yeah. Because I'd just be like, yeah. Danny would like come in the room and be like, what up? And I'm like, yeah. Just not fucking.
Just not ratting around.
Yeah, not ratting, not fucking Thomas ratting around.
Thomas ratting around.
So it was, I just wanted to stop hurting myself, man. That was really the one I wanted to stop.
Yeah, the self-harm shit is like, that's like, imagine you can't control that.
Even now, I'm thinking about it now. That was the worst time of my life, I think, with having the Tourette's was just being in class and shoving legit pencils in my gums.
It's wild.
I don't know why I would do it. I couldn't just stop it. So that's when I really started telling mom and dad. I was like, I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt myself. And they were like, damn, you're gonna kill yourself, cuz? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna. I was like, I'm afraid of like, I was like, look at my tongue, slit open, bleeding.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that's why I used to work for mom at Hoy's, and I would steal Ambisol, and they were like, he's stealing oral antiseptic, like all the time. We know that he's stealing it. They're all gone. And mom found out and was like, why are you doing that? Because I didn't want to tell anybody.
Look my fucking tongue, mom.
No, because I felt like I'd be like a freak if I told everyone like I bite myself. I thought everyone would think I was like when you're younger, you just don't know how people are going to take it. So I was just slowly digging at my gums. Yeah. And I would tell you knew.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah.
Because we shared a room, so I would always have like. Oh man, I would have paper towels stuffed in my mouth. Like I remember one
time I pulled it out of your mouth because like it was like kind of like your mouth was open and you were breathing and I could see it coming forward.
I've slept with them in my mouth like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I've seen it come forward like.
Yeah.
So I was like on that next exhale, I'm just gonna pull it out.
Yeah, I've slept with them, which is really fucking dumb. I don't know why the fuck I did that. I could have died.
It's just,
but because I would stay up from like. Doing it. Yeah. And I was so afraid that my mind would be like, dig on it. Because that's what my brain does. It goes, just dig in your tongue, man.
Fuck, bro.
And it would happen all the fucking time. And thank God I just grew out of it. And the worst one was I actually, when I was younger, I was afraid to brush my teeth because the feeling of would make me go, fuck with your teeth. That's a weird, you see all that fucking... Fuck with your teeth. That's a weird feeling. Yeah. Do it again. And that's why one of my teeth is, that one's big and this one's completely grinded down.
Yeah, you just kind of had fun with the other one.
And I would get done, dude. And I remember one day when I was younger, I was just like, oh God, man, please just make this stop one day. And it did. I got older and I don't force myself because it's fucking stupid. I mean, I'm like, dude, you don't need to do it.
At what age do you think you stopped like the self-harm stuff?
I haven't. There are still times where it's not as bad, but I still bite through my tongue. A little bit sometimes.
But it won't like, you'll know like that.
I stop myself.
That's the max.
I stop it. But there has been times where it gets bad. I'm like, dude, don't do this. Because when I feared waking up was the worst time because it would be brand new and a new sore and it would be closed. And I would wake up in the morning and I'd go, I gotta open it up. And it would be the worst fucking feeling. And then I would feel it crack open.
Bro,
and I was like,
fuck. Mouth shit is the worst.
Dude, and like, why do you, like, I wasn't doing it for attention. You know? I was fucking, it sucked, man. And I remember I told that story about how I was dealing with that when I got sent away when I was younger. And this kid who was thugged the fuck out, like pulled me to the side and he just started crying. And I was like, what the fuck are you crying for, man? And he was just like, yo, dude, he's like, I'm sorry if I ever, because they used to make fun of me when I was in there because they saw my Tourette's and they were like, this kid's a freak.
Yeah.
And he goes, and he pulled me to the side and like thugged out kid from Brooklyn who used to like, he got like a court mandated in rehab for selling crack and shit. And he goes, yo, man, I'm sorry I made fun of you. And I was just like, I was like, holy shit. Like this dude's like, fucking kid was in there for like stabbing his dad and shit. He was fucking nuts.
An absolute sav.
Yeah, and he was just like, "I'm so sorry I made fun of you, man." And I was like, "Why are you apologizing?" Or like, it was so weird to see him do that. And he's like, "I can't imagine suffering like just like dealing with that." He's like, "I thought my life was bad because I grew up in like the hood and shit."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You really got to deal with that shit like in your brain every day, yo." And I remember he said it like that. I'm like, "Yeah, man." He goes, "Yo, that fucking sucks, bro." And he's like, I'm sorry I made fun of you, man. He's like, I really apologize. And then he started crying. He's like, I think he was telling me someone in his family was crazy or something. Mm. And I was like, damn, motherfucker's calling me crazy. But he was just saying, he couldn't control himself. He's like, you made me think of like my uncle. I don't know, some shit like that. And he just started crying. And he's like, he's like, damn.
It's all good, bro. It's all good, dude.
He was just like, he's like, fuck jeez. No, I was kidding. No, I actually am crying though. He was just like, he literally was just like, I'll never make fun of you again. And it's just like, it
resonated with him like big.
Yeah.
Do you want me to cut it?
No, we're fine. It was like, that's the first time I realized like, okay, I'm not going to be afraid to tell people like I have it. Like, I'm just going to be like, yo, I'm a freak. No, I'm just kidding. I literally was like,
even that in that moment though, it's so inspiring to have people see that.
Yeah, because he came from the hood. Like this guy sold crack from his fucking ass.
Yeah, like his life sucks.
He literally shoved crack up his ass before he got caught by the cops, and it came out of his fucking pant legs, and they found it in the car, and that's why he got court mandated. And he was just telling me like, he's like, and it was just wild. He was like, yo, I'm sorry I was hard on you when you first got here. Like, I'll never make fun of you or anyone like that. Like, really nice kid, bro. Like, he just didn't want to show it when I was there, you know?
Yeah.
And that was the first time I ever talked about it because I was in high school. I was fucking troubled. I went in there. That was after you and me were fighting, and I tried punching you, and I hit my mom in the fucking face. Punched my mom square in her chin.
Yeah, like I got into a wrestling match before that.
Yeah.
And I had like this cut on my eye.
And it opened up again.
And Michael just grabbed like my head and was just fucking.
Yeah, and I was like,
you know, like when wrestlers like put a guy up against the Hell in the Cell.
Oh God! Yeah.
He's like, oh God, this is busted open.
That's probably what we were doing, though, right? We were probably influeed by all that shit.
Yeah,
so I was
you were
doing that again.
You were just grating my face on the couch, and I just can't. Just fucking blood was coming down my face.
Yeah, they're like, oh, the travesty.
God, by God.
But
no, I think, and then you went away after that.
Yeah, and then I went away after that, and then I was there during the blackout. That shit was wild being there with those kids. Like, I felt like I was like one of the lost, like in the jungle. Like, what's that story where the kids fucking, what's that famous one where they're like in the jungle?
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, Lord of the Flies. Like, that's what it fucking felt like. And like, it was weird being in there. There was a fucking kid who I'm pretty sure was jerking it at night. I could see him doing it. I was like, oh God, get me out of here.
Yeah. Or just like, hey, what's up? What are you jerking to?
But my thing was, I was like, I'm gonna be on my best.
It's like, yo, share that.
But yeah, man, it was just that. I'm not even sad when I think about what I went through. What made me feel nice was like, is that people weren't like thinking about making fun of me. They were just like embracing me.
Yeah, they were riding with you.
And just talking about it, I was like, damn, if I can talk about it more and people will react this way, that's a powerful thing. That's fucking weird.
Was that like...
I didn't know that would make anyone think that way, you know?
Was that towards like the beginning? And like, did you spend much time with him after? Like, or did like...
I never saw... inside? Yeah, because he was a really nice kid who just in there for fucking thugged out shit. And me and him were mad chill afterwards. All the kids fucking loved me in there. Everybody from Glenwood, like we're from Jadakiss, all that area in Yonkers. Those kids fucking adored me, dude. I was like, yo, all the hood motherfuckers love me because I just wanted to be hood so bad when I was younger.
Yeah,
we both just wanted to be, and then that's why I would go to the hood. And I was like, yeah, I'm in the hood. I sold my first bag of trees in the hood. Like, I don't know, I was fucking stupid.
I remember when I sold my first drug.
Yeah.
In the hood.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm certified now. I literally sold it and put on Crime Story by DMX and drove around.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah.
Easily could have got robbed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, they could have took advantage of me, but they didn't.
Because we had BOCEs in our school.
Hell yeah.
So we had people who was like, damn, you got that weed up here. And suburban weed was different than some of the fucking hood weed.
Oh, it was so much better.
Bro, like, I remember smoking chocolate for the first time, and I was like, bro, this is just regs with like congealed syrup on it or some shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? I'm like, bro, there's seeds all over this shit. But then there's good weed in the hood too. Like, that's where we found sour diesel for the first time and shit. I was smoking that shit.
To this day, it was the highest I've ever been, was smoking sour diesel.
Yeah, and then that guy used to sell liquor too. He made his own liquor. I was like, yo, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. He had like nutcrackers and stuff. But no, to get back to your story, so when you got out of there, did they still stay? Were those people still there when you left?
There were a few people that were still left, but everyone got out there pretty fast.
Do you remember like your last day?
Yeah, my last day was Dad was there, and I was just happy to be out of there. But I I really was gonna miss everyone. I legit kind of had a good time because everyone just showed me love in there.
Yeah.
I kind of understand why some people might like jail's terrible. It is.
Yeah, jail's tough.
Rehab's way different than jail, but I kind of understand why some people probably get used to it in there, why they get taken care of better than they probably are when they're out somewhere really bad, and they probably relate with people or know people from their areas that are in there, and they're probably just used to that lifestyle. And I'm not relating to that. I'm just saying there was a part of me that was just like the friendship I got in there was almost better than some of the shit that I got in the suburb, like in school.
Bro, dude, when I was in the psych ward,
Yeah.
bro, like every day, like I was playing like Connect 4 and shit, and like having these amazing group sessions, and like everyone was showing me like mad love in there. I was doing like comedy sets for like 8 people, like just telling stories and shit.
Yeah.
And then when I got like released and like walked out of the hospital, I was like, oh no, I want to go back. I was like, oh, this is terrible.
I definitely didn't want to go back.
Oh,
I wanted that feeling of like accepting again, because high school is rough. Like high school was more like people would just talk shit behind your back still anyway. It's fucking brutal. But that's when I found out if anyone was talking shit. I mean, I still loved high school too. I had a great time. We were loved and probably seen as like wild, you know what I mean?
I peaked though.
But but I would say a lot of people still stayed in there, but they probably got out because we weren't in there with the adults. I was in high school, right? So I was there. That was sophomore year that I went in there. So we're talking what, 2000 and 2002, 2003?
Just like kids are so bad in those situations when it comes to like understanding.
Bro, we almost fought adults there. We were there during the blackout. People put fucking shirts around their mouth and around their heads, and we fucking some kid, they were like, "Come on, man." And I'm like, "Oh fuck." We went into a room and like I was basically watching. They wrapped a kid up in blankets and dragged him out of his fucking bed and shit. It was fucking insane.
Jesus.
Because there were kids in there that were actually mentally troubled and stuff too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta stick up for myself too.
Yeah, you can't be no bitch.
No, one kid was like talking shit, and I got up in the middle of the thing. I was like, let me slap box him right now, because he was talking about fighting me. He goes, I would wash you, and I was like, let me slap box this kid right now in front of everybody. If I beat his ass, I know I could beat his ass in a fist fight. And this little fucking kid next to me that was like the man, he like ran shit in there because he was fucking wild, and he goes, yo, I'll fuck with this kid. He was like, let him slap box him, and our counselor was like, absolutely not. The kid was huge that was coming at me too. Like a big, like, he could have, if he was nicer, he could have been like the chief in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, but he just wasn't.
No,
nice.
He was a dick. No one liked him. And then one kid actually fought him, and then 3 kids jumped him in there. And I didn't jump him.
That's a good way to get jumped in those
I wasn't jumping people. Yeah, but they beat it was after a session, and they shut the door after the counselor left, and they beat the shit out of they were beating this kid in the room and hitting him, throwing chairs at him and shit, because the little kids were from the hood were wild.
Yeah.
And this one big kid was just always talking shit. And then there were like Crips and Blood kids in there too, or they said. I don't know if they actually were, but they were definitely throwing down like they were. And I wasn't really scared, to be honest. I was like, yeah, I want to be about this life.
Right.
But I, no, I don't.
Then you're like, yeah.
No one wants to fight every day. No one wants to be in drama every day.
Yeah.
These kids were like stabbing their dads and shit. One kid knocked me up from my chair, and he goes, "Get the fuck out of my seat, bro." And I was like, "Yo, is this fucking jail?" But I was pissed. I had to prove myself, so I crumpled up a piece of fucking napkin and I threw it at his face while he was eating, and he didn't get up and do anything. But that was my way of being like, I just like threw it, but I was like, fuck, why'd I do that? Yeah. Because this kid stabbed his dad. Yeah. His stepdad. I'm sorry.
If this dude will stab his stepdad, he'll stab me.
But I didn't want to be a bitch in there either.
No, it's hard. I'm just so happy that like my psych ward was like.
His name was Paris. I remember the kid's name.
Big boy Paris.
And he was coming at me, and I was like, you look like one of the you could have been one of the Cosby kids. And like everyone started dying laughing because he wore this like like shitty polo.
Okay.
And he just looked like a fucking Cosby kid.
Just
and
like a Huxtable?
Yeah, like I was like, you literally look like you could have just been like one of the Cosby kids. And like everyone was laughing. And he's like, and then they fuck, like if you fuck with them, they fuck with you back. Like,
oh yeah.
I didn't want to be a bitch in there. I felt like I had to prove myself, but like it wasn't like jail, but they were definitely beating the shit out of each other and fighting.
Yeah, no, dude, I had to fucking break up so many fights when I worked at fucking Children's Village.
Oh yeah, you did work there. I forgot.
And I had to like chase children through the woods because they were trying to escape.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yo, they don't pay me enough for this shit. Like as soon as like they got to a certain depth,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, you know what? Like Dobbs Ferry PD will pick them up. I'm not chasing this fucking goddamn fast as fuck child right now.
Right. And I think I mean again, I think we addressed this. I think we talked about when I was in there because you came and picked up the cigarettes for me and you got in trouble. We talked about this on the podcast.
Yeah. I tried to smuggle cigarette butts in there.
It was wild in there, dude. Kids were wild. They used to steal butts, and I was like, and then I fucking got a weird bubble on my lip while I was there, bro.
Damn, you got herpes.
I don't know. I don't even know what it was.
No, you probably burned your mouth.
Dude. It was weird. It was not a herp. It was like a fucking sack, like a weird sack of growth.
Wow.
Maybe I did get herp, yeah. No,
probably. I have to take a shit.
Yeah. Dude, take a poopy.
Shit, so bad.
I feel better.
Yeah, so I had to poop. But yeah, man. Poop. Nature calls. When poop comes, you gotta let it go. You
gotta poop.
As soon as I cut the camera, I just let out like 3 disgusting farts.
Yeah, Dan just goes, I got shit. I was like, all right, let's cut it real quick.
No, but listen, dude, I'm really happy that you opened up about your struggles with Tourette's, because you want to know why? It's like it's so funny, like getting super serious after taking a big disgusting shit. But like, you know what I mean? But while I was in there,
I'm proud of you. It's like, I gotta take a shit.
It's like, dude, you're like crying, and I'm just like, dude, that's so awesome.
But did you have to shit while that was happening?
No. I'm gonna look in the film and see at the moment where I do actually have to shit, but it was one of those shits that like I wish I could have gamed through it. Like, it was like
nah, you're fine.
But I had the shit.
You're a showman. That's why. You're a showman.
Yeah. But I had like 2 more questions about what you were talking about, if you don't mind. The first question was, nowadays, do you like have trouble with your identity, like in terms of like having Tourette's, or like is it something that since you've had it for so long, it's just like a part of like your daily like?
No, I have more problems with my identity being a fucking half-breed than I do anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I am anymore, to be honest. Sometimes I'm Spanish, sometimes...
It's like Italians won't let us be Italian, and then like Puerto Ricans won't let us be Puerto Rican, and then it's just like, am I just American?
Am I just... Yeah, what am I?
Like, what am I? And then people tell you look more Italian than you do Puerto Rican, and then they'll say you look more Puerto Rican than you do
Either
Italian.
way, I wake up feeling like a white man's nightmare, so...
Yeah, for sure.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It's like, we're 1 foot in the door of whiteness, but like, I guess we pass.
I don't know what... I honestly, I think about it all the time. Just like, it's a very confusing thing growing up half something, because... You either get joked on about that here and there, which is not bad. That's not a bad thing. I don't care about the jokes. I think it's hilarious. It's actually made me more open too. You know what I mean? Yeah. Laughing at shit, but like, but no, I've never had any problems as far as Tourette stuff goes. No, I've never looked at it like that. Mom, I felt like was more.
She still kind of is
supportive and like thinking I'm really struggling, but I'm not. But I'm not. If I was. The reason I got so fucking worked up right there was just because it's nice to know other people aren't looking at me in a weird way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily looking at myself. I've always had super duper confidence and everything like that. So
yeah, no, like a lot of people.
I don't know why, but I just have.
Yeah, but a lot of people are like, yeah, like I didn't know that.
Yeah, some people don't know it when I tell them. I said my stream like a million times, but. When I told my stream originally, everyone was just like, oh, I've never seen it. I don't do it on stream at all, ever. But there are old videos of me, if you watch like my old clips, where I'm like, yeah.
Just put like reverb on it.
Yeah. Doing reverb. Always hiding it, but not ashamed of it, but always just like, so it's not too much Tourette's.
Yeah.
It's Tourette's mixed with let's have a fun time.
That sounds awesome.
Instead of me just going, yeah, guys, Even if I did that now, to be honest, everyone would just think it's normal, though.
Yeah, we get a good pop.
It would. There's literally, I have an emote and it's an eagle it's a seagull just shouting. That's why I had that emote. It's my Tourette emote and no one even knows it. It's me going,
now look at that.
It's just the Because remember we used to do it. Me and Danny all the time just be like, like all the time, and then like I feel like I would do it all the time, and it's funny. Then I would see you do it all the time too, though.
Yeah, I mean,
because
it's like
because it's like addictive, right? It's like just feeling
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I'll literally be at home. And Selena hates when I do this, but I'll literally just be at home and just be like,
She's like, stop it.
Yeah, she'd be like, why do you do that?
Yeah, why are you even doing it now?
She also hates when I do this.
Oh, does that feel good when you do it, or is it just like something you just
like
do?
I'm just like an allergy-ridden freak, so like I'm always doing this. I'm always.
You ever has your allergies just been so bad? I have them terrible here. You just want to fucking like fist, just punch yourself in your fucking face,
dude. It's like
it's so tight and disgusting.
So many times, like I've just been like, yo, like I'll do anything to get rid of this allergy headache. Like I'll hurt myself in other areas, so like I don't feel the tension headache. It's so fucking.
When
bad.
is it the worst? What season? Spring.
Right around now, it's gonna get ugly. Your boy's gonna be sniffly. I'm gonna be going to sleep looking like fucking like Randy Moss with like a fucking thing on my nose.
So do you wake up with stuffy nose then sometimes from allergies?
I wake up with stuffy nose, but I snore, so I wake up with just like fucking gross film mouth.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
You know, like when you snore a lot and it's just like
got to get a fucking dehumid up in the room, baby.
Got to get a dehumid, and then I'm going for my sleep study in a couple of weeks.
Oh shit! Let me know how that goes, because I'm probably gonna go at one point for myself too.
Yeah,
so I don't fucking die from sleep apnea.
If they're like, yo,
I don't know if I have it, but I think I do.
First of all, if I can go to sleep every night like looking like an extra from Top Gun, sign me up.
That's what I was saying. Like it looks like you're fucking fighting it. You're in an air fighter jet.
Yeah, it's looking like I could do barrel rolls and fucking, I don't know what they call other things, but I'm doing those tricks.
Or like a really evil villain that's still fucking operating from his like room, but his whole body is dead.
Yeah, that's
but his brain is still operating to do evil
like
things.
Denzel Washington and like the Bone Collector.
Oh God, yeah! What a great movie.
Great movie.
Isn't Queen Latifah up in that?
Angelina Jolie's in it, and I think Latif is in there too. I think Latif makes it a cameo-ish.
Oh, it's not Angelina Jolie. It's the person that looks like her.
No, it's Angelina Jolie, dog.
It is?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she's in the Bone Collector.
Oh, I thought it was fucking
And he's like, all right. He was like, listen, like, don't get soft on me now. All right, I need you to film that. I need you to come back with that.
I thought it was what's her name? The one
Gina
that looked
Gershon?
No. Isn't that a fucking porn?
No, Gina Gershon's an actress. She did like that lesbian movie with Jennifer Tilly.
No, there's a girl who looks like There's a girl who has like a fucking Charlize Theron / Angelina Jolie going on, but her name is something else. It's fucking like Amy Shovovitz. No, I don't know what it is. Hold on, let me see. I can't believe that. I can't believe it's Angelina Joe Nasty. Yeah. It's some girl that looks like her. I don't know. It's some chick that looks like Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Joe Nasty. So we have like we have like two more things we're going to talk about on this potty. The first thing I wanted to do, so on the basement yard, we did this thing like high school cute, high school hot, or just like hot cute. Mm-hmm. Like if they were in your high school, would they be considered cute or would they be considered hot? But they're celebrities.
Oh.
All right. So I'll give you like, I have a list of like 10, and then you tell me if they're hot or cute. Like if you saw them in the hallway, you would think they were hot, or did you think they were cute?
Okay.
All right. Emma Watson.
Cute.
High school cute.
Yeah, for sure. High school cute.
Right. I don't
totally know. Like would stand by the locker and be like, damn, man, cute. But like you don't really say anything to them.
Yeah.
You're too busy dating some other dumbass. Right. You're just like, dang, you know, she's kind of cute.
She's kind of cute. Like at like kegs, you would talk to her a little bit.
Yeah, she was like you know who that you told that I had a crush on.
Oh yeah.
Remember that in high school?
I did.
God, I love that girl. She was so adorable.
Yeah.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Who else? Who next?
Forgot about that.
So awkward.
Anna Kendrick.
High school cute.
High school cute, not high school hot.
No, not high school hot.
Okay. All right. That kind of makes sense.
Wait, are you saying like hot and then they're not hot anymore when they get older?
No, it's just like you put yourself back in high school. This person walks the hallway, and do you think of them as hot or cute?
Kendrick would just be cute.
Just be cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot's like the idiot with like big tits in high school, I feel.
Yeah. It's usually,
not that all people with big tits are idiots, but you know what I mean. Like the fucking like the like Megan Fox, high school hot.
Megan Fox she was on the list.
Yeah.
So that's one. She's high school.
High school hot, yeah.
Like she would be everybody's like crush. Like,
that's what I mean. Like, yeah, every football player would try to be fucking sticking it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
With Ramesh, of course.
Amanda Seyfried.
Oh my God, that sounds like someone we did go to high school with.
I know.
High
High school cute or high school hot?
High school cute because she looks like she'd be like really good in class, but you'd be like, yeah, she's a nerd, but she's kind of cute.
I think she is
high school hot.
I think she's crossover to hot.
Yeah.
I think she could be crossover.
So
to
you're basically we're doing the fucking plot to She's All That.
Pretty much. Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
That's pretty much this. The next one that I had was Lucy Liu. High school cute or high school hot?
High school hot.
She'd be hot, right?
Yeah, she'd be like it depends on where you're going. If it's an all-white school, everyone definitely just sees her as Asian.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because we've been to so many mostly white, predominantly white schools.
Yes. Yeah.
That everyone just has to bring that up. It's always a thing.
Asian.
I remember one time one of our friends was like, "Are your legs don't have a lot of hair because you're Puerto Rican?" And I was like, "Dude, that makes no fucking sense."
Yeah, white people
you
have
just
the best...
You just wanted to get that out because you're a fucking weird, depraved, socially separated white kid.
White people have great questions.
Yeah, when things are you're like, "Yo, is it like your dick like is it different?" Like, someone once was like, "You consider yourself white or brown?" Like all my friends, and I was like, "My dick is brown, so I'm fucking brown."
Yeah, I think if you go by dick color,
it's gotta be.
Yeah,
it sees no sun.
I have no pink penis.
I've never had. I can't remember the last time I just legit had my dick out in the sun.
I've only had my dick out in the sun,
like outside
on two occasions.
Okay, where?
In Florida, both times.
Beach. Okay.
Yeah.
Smashing.
No.
Okay.
I was just I wanted to like tan my from here. I wanted to tan from here to here, so I said, "Yeah, like I'm just gonna go."
I'm just imagining you not fully doing it because you don't want to get in trouble. So you just like put your fucking panties to the side and have your dick out.
Hang out.
Yeah, just let your dick get some sun.
Yeah, but like I couldn't imagine getting like a sunburn on your dick. No,
that'd be so bad.
I had a private terrace. I had a private terrace. So
that's dope.
Yeah, so I just like tanned my butt cheeks.
Damn, you had a little bit of fucking, a little bit of Sunset Drive.
Bro, when you have tan butt cheeks, like your confidence is outrageous.
Oh, man, I want tan. You know what? That's what my goal is. But I usually tan right outside of my fucking place. So
yeah, but you could like do a thong for a little bit. Or like a boy short.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Like a booty short.
Or like what girls do when they take their fucking full ones and shove them up their crack.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I just don't. Why is it socially acceptable for a girl to plug up her ass? Oh. You know what I mean? To
not
get
a
her,
guy, not a
and
guy.
I can't plug my ass to get a fucking brown set of cheeks.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna take my fucking Nautica fucking briefs and shove them up my crack.
Oh my god, like Rikishi.
Yeah. Do the Rikishi ass cheeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Rikishi, and I'm gonna fucking tan my fucking little short ass cheeks.
That's what I'm gonna do this fucking goddamn summer. I'll do the Rikishi butt cheeks tan.
Yeah, dude, we have to tan our cheeks this year.
It's so hard to go. Like you can't go anywhere in this town. It's so small. Everyone's always doing something. Even when we would go to try to find weed spots, it was like we had them, yes, but it was still a place you could probably get got on.
The worst thing about buying weed here too is everybody thought like we were like in the hood. It's like, dude, you can come out and give me the weed. Like,
Yeah,
nobody's gonna bother you.
Yeah, I mean, I did it just because I didn't want to see people's faces and talk to them.
Yeah, you were one of the hardest people to purchase weed from.
Yeah,
and I lived with you.
Yeah,
You're like, yo, can I come upstairs? You're like, no, I'm gonna leave it in the mailbox.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay.
Yeah, you're like, dude, you're like, what the fuck? You're like, I'm right here. I'm talking to you right now. You're like, yeah, just go downstairs and meet you in an hour. And it would be the worst timing sometimes because Dad would be like leaving outside.
Oh yeah.
Also, our mailbox would reek of weed, so I don't know why the fuck I thought that was a good idea.
Dude, I remember one time, yo, this is how bad I was at selling drugs, like in the beginning.
Why would I do that?
Because it's just, you don't know. It's like, you don't think it's going to be in there for that long.
Yeah, but Mom and Dad could have just checked the mail. What the fuck was I thinking? I'm just figuring that out, like 12 years later.
Yeah, it's like you were trying to be like super smart, like drug dealer guy, and then you were like super dumb drug dealer. guy.
I started putting it under the mat. That's what I started doing, not the mailbox.
That
anymore.
was big too. That was a big move. Always.
But we didn't own the building. Could have moved that whenever people wanted to as well.
Very true. Facts are quite factual.
Also, I used to hate people that would lie and be like, I'm there right now. And they were like 5 minutes away and I would see them walk. I'm like, oh my God, dude, hurry up.
Yeah.
I used to get really tense about it. I should have just had them come up to my fucking door.
Yeah. Like the good thing though is like you can have a good clientele here. Like you can get like older people that are like way more chill about buying weed.
Right.
You know?
It's very true.
They were very chill about like now they could just get weed from wherever, but like
Dude.
you know, it was just more chill if you had like an older clientele.
I remember finding a weed spot though as a kid was like literally finding a spot and pissing on it like a dog and making it yours.
You just be like, yo, that's my globs.
And you'd be like, oh, I see how it's rolled. Fucking Jimmy was like definitely here or something like that. You know, you would see so many blunt. You're like, oh, the motherfuckers were here without me and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you did a session without me. I used to like not leave my joints because I would be like, damn, I didn't call anybody.
There was the aqueduct spot, like where you would walk down. Like we used to smoke a lot out of apples.
I mean, I've done it a few times, but I hated doing that kind of shit.
Yeah. And then I had a friend Max, like that I taught how to roll a blunt, and then like he just surpassed me in like an hour.
Oh my God, yeah.
He was just better at me. He was like doing it like with like one.
There's
hand,
always
like,
the one person that rolls fucking burritos, bro. Yeah. Just a fucking little fucking or the little what are those things called that everyone gets? The Takis.
Oh yeah. The flaming Takis.
Always that one friend in the group that rolls fucking straight Taki blunts.
I know.
Just fucking perfect. And I'm like, how the fuck do you do that, bro? You're like a craftsman.
Bro, listen to this. We were at a fair once. Like our town would have these little fairs in town.
Yeah.
Like where people would come and they do like a little parade or whatever. And then there's this place called the Wall.
Yeah, I think
we called it the Wall, right?
I guess, yeah.
Where we would hang out. So like there's this little like concrete plaza where you can chill. But there's also like a cutaway up there where you could like where that kid Seth Trochet used to live, like that cut through area.
Yeah.
So we were chilling in there, and none of us knew how to roll the blunt at this time.
Yeah.
We were just like, yo, like we have this Dutch, we have this weed, and our cousin Christian just comes fucking strolling through.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, Christian, like, can you fucking roll a blunt for us?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, dog, like for sure. And he was just like, yo, like let me like get the weed or whatever. Yo, he rolled the blunt with one hand.
What?
Like this. Did the whole thing, rolled the blunt, proceeded to smoke half the blunt, and then gave it back to us.
Who, Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a fucking the older, like, brother, cousin, like, friend thing to do.
He smoked, literally, the blunt was this big, he smoked this much of it, and we all had to just be like, thank you.
Bro, we were fucking smoking with one of his friends back in the day when we were younger.
Jerked us.
And the kid came and rolled the blunt, was rolling the joint for us. He goes, oh shit, 5-0. And we all all you had to do was say that. We would look, you just start running.
Yeah.
And we were kids. And we were just like, oh, the fucking police. And we would just start, and it was an ambulance. It wasn't cops, but it was like the perfect time for him to do it.
Right.
And we all ran up the hill and we're like, oh shit, thank God we got out of here. Like, where's the joint? And the kid was like, oh fuck, yo, I dropped it. And we were like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like, we all threw 5. I remember throwing 5 was like it was like the end all be all.
Oh, dude, it was like winning the lottery.
Every hit, Matt, you would take like a big ass hit. You're like, oh, fuck yes. That's like your $5 going into it, you know? With every fucking inhale, your fucking 5's just deleting.
Yeah.
And like, we were like, fuck, bro, fuck. Like, everyone was like, God damn it. So then I'm like, fuck. I'm like, whatever. So I walk back up the hill. I'm going home. And I see his friend. And he's like, yeah. And it was fucking Craig. You remember Craig? Craig was fucking insane.
I remember Craig.
And he was older than us. So like we were like, you know, and we knew he was wild. Like he would probably stab you or some shit. So we were there and I go up there and he goes, I didn't lose shit. And he fucking had he was mad nice the whole time. He's like, yo guys, what's up, dude? Yeah. And he goes, oh fuck, man, I can't believe I lost it. Like, oh my God, man. And I was like, God, this kid's a fucking idiot. Lost our shit. And we went back down. We're looking, couldn't find it. He helped us.
That's the biggest scumbag
fucking
move.
Con man ever. I go up there.
Steal something and try to help them find it.
And he's yeah. And I go up there. He's just like, and they're just like in there. I'm like, Craig, what are you doing? And he just goes, I didn't lose shit. And he just fucking sitting there with the fuck. It looked bigger than it was when he did it. And I was like, what the hell, man? He goes, let's smoke this shit. And I was like, I didn't even smoke with my boys. I just smoked it. I was in high school. Then our boy that we were supposed to come with came up that way too and goes, what are you guys doing? And I'm like, we found it. It was in his fucking bed. And we smoked with him.
Yeah,
and I just remember being younger. I'm like, dude, the journeys you had to go through when I was younger anyway, just because I smoked way more than you did.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
But
100%.
you knew what it was like because you guys fucking went into little gardens and shit too.
Yeah, dude. To have a fucking smoke spot and be perfectly safe when you're a kid is like the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, it is.
Especially for someone like me that was like, it was very difficult and hard to get me to smoke weed.
Yeah, you didn't really smoke that much.
Nah, because it just made me so anxious and I felt like it was
right away, really?
So for the first couple of years, the reason I didn't like smoking weed was because I thought that everybody knew I was high when I smoked weed.
Right.
And like we would go places and it'd just be like kind of embarrassing, like I stink and shit.
Yeah,
and like I just smell like weed. And how am I gonna go walk past my mom and my dad? Like that's just how it was in my head.
Yeah.
So like it wasn't an enjoyable process. Like after a couple of years. But then I had this little phase where I had this like one hitter, this like copper one hitter,
right?
That our cousin Daniel gave me, and it just had enough for like one little ass hit of weed. So I would just do like one hit of weed and watch like stand up specials, and that was like my golden era of smoking.
Yeah,
I liked smoking by myself more than I liked. I've always enjoyed doing drugs by myself more than doing them with other people.
Well, there was a period where I would smoke it and it was a completely different feeling. Like I was on fucking cloud nine.
Oh yeah,
like
that
euphoria.
was the best.
And then you get later on, you don't get that anymore. You're totally aware, or you're anxious, or you're just like laughing at shit. But that's it. Like it wasn't the euphoria you get when you first smoked. Like either that or my shit was dusted.
Yeah.
I didn't know. But I remember I used to smoke, and I would see like my friend Jason's face, and I remember he turned into like he looked like a Teddy Graham face. You know the little things that you eat.
Yeah.
Like he looked like that. I was like just laughing at him, and he goes, "You guys smoke weed, didn't you?" He used to hate when we smoked, and he became like the biggest pothead after.
Oh yeah, he smoked so much fucking bud,
dude, so much. And then one time I saw my friend Danny, and he fucking literally to me he looked like I always told him that he looked like Gene Wilder to me. But one time he came up to me and I got so high while I was staring at him, I used to be able to like imagine and envision so well that I saw it. That's how high I used to get.
That's the best feeling.
And like he looked like a fucking Oompa Loompa with like that wig on that they had, but he looked like Gene Wilder. And I was high as shit just laughing at him. He looked like Willy Wonka.
He's like, why are you laughing? Yeah?
He had like the same face, but I imagined him in like a fucking Oompa Loompa outfit, and I was just dying laughing. And he goes, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "Nothing, bro. Nothing."
I remember like we used to go to Alex's house a lot to like burn. Like we would go there and then like walk.
And then play Counter-Strike.
And then like walk somewhere and like burn.
Dude, I used to play so much fucking Counter-Strike after we fucking smoked.
Hell yeah. Like it used to come down like all my group of friends were like, yo, like fucking blaze. And they never charged me for weed because I never blazed.
Right.
So they were just like, yo, it's all good. Like, bro, like just like celebrity smoke that shit. Like, you know, it's like because they would just want me to get high and do funny shit.
Also, weed was like still partially, it was still getting better there. But like there was a period where weed was the devil, like reefer madness shit.
Yeah.
Where they were like, it makes you lose your mind and kill people.
Yeah.
And then it was like 90s was just like still frowned upon. If you had weed, you were a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Now it's like, you're not a piece of shit anymore for having weed. It depends on where you are, I guess.
I think if I wish that I maybe smoked more weed and drank less. But like for me, it was I don't know. I just had more fun drinking. Like weed was never social to me.
Right.
As social as it is, like it's like, come on, like
yeah, suck it down, bitch.
But then I'm just kind of just like, nah, like I'd rather just like drink some beers and like watch sports.
Dude, I used to be in math class and I knew I couldn't skip that class, and I would look out the window and just see all my boys going to the spot. I'm like, you fucking bitches. And like I was like, I gotta do math, and they're fucking smoking and freestyling or whatever the fuck they're doing.
That's what
doing nothing.
That's what I missed the most about like burning was like there was nothing better than getting high and rapping.
Oh, smoking weed and rapping, and it was just like the best.
And just the conversations were so dope. Like everything like you talked about was so awesome. And then like food tasted better. You know what I mean? It makes sex better. It makes like jerking off fantastic. Like, you know
I
what
remember
mean?
one
Like,
time though we smoked with this kid who had schizophrenia, and in our town, and he
I
like
think I
he
was
was
there.
following us. Yeah. I was friends with him. Everyone else was like kind of a dick to him, but like we were in high school, so we didn't know what he had.
Right.
But like he followed us, and we were smoking weed. And I remember one time I was beatboxing because we were all high. And we were like, yeah, freestyle. And we had this kid we had this dude from like, I think he's originally from School Street, from Yonkers, like where DMX is from. And he was friends with Jason. We would go and smoke. And I was beatboxing because everyone loved when I would beatbox. And he was rapping. And I remember this dude was like kind of a dick, though. Like he went to school with Jared. Like Jared knew him in Roosevelt. Like later on, I found that out. But I remember I would like switch the beat up. He goes, "You fucked up my shit, but I'm still going to rap," because I like switched it out. He was just a dick like that. And I remember this one kid was like, he was about to rap. It was his turn. We were like, go. And he goes, "Do you guys believe in ghosts?" And I remember like we didn't know he was like schizophrenic, but we weren't like laughing at his condition, but like he was supposed to go. We were like, yeah. And he goes, "Are you afraid of ghosts?" And we were like, what the fuck? Like, and then the dude just goes, "Yo, shut the fuck up, bro. You're blowing my high." And I was like, "Yo, chill, dude." And the dude was like, "Nah, this kid's fucking weird." And I'm like, yo, chill, man. You don't know him. And he's like, "All right, well, like, keep beatboxing." And then the kid just goes,
I remember that, bro. I do.
And I felt so, because he was my friend. He never did anything. Like, I kind of just like didn't know what was going on with him.
Yeah, I knew his sister.
Yeah. So
She
I
was
would
a year
laugh.
older than me.
Right. And I won't like say his name or anything like that.
No.
But me and him were homies, and like I knew something was off, but like I didn't make fun of him, you know what I mean? Especially coming from like what we were just talking about. Like, I'm not gonna fucking diss anyone. But I just used to love fucking freestyling back in the fucking day, dude. It was so fun to get high, and you thought you were spitting like some Nas shit.
Oh yeah, you thought you were the illest MC of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I'm fucking nice, dog. I'm about to get signed.
Yeah, literally.
They were like, yo, like you should go fucking like freestyle for Diddy.
Yeah,
and I was just like, I know.
Yeah, you're like, and it gets in your head when you're younger and when you're high too, and then you just start writing and shit.
Yeah.
Remember when I was spitting my rhymes? Did you write a lot? I never seen like books that you wrote down anything though.
Nah, I always came off the top with my shit.
Oh, you like Jay-Z'd it?
Yeah, I'd never have like written a verse.
Right.
Until like maybe like when I was 22, 23, and I was like, all right, you probably have to write a verse. You're not that talented.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, because remembering all that shit is hard.
Yeah, and like remembering like the flow and shit. The reason I'd like to memorize like anything I've ever laid down on wax, it's like I want to like memorize it so I could like bounce on it
right
a little more. Right. That sounded sus.
Yeah. As soon as you said, if you watch back, I just go right. And
that sounded so sus.
Fucking just bounce on it.
Music heads will
just
know
wanna
what I
fucking bounce on it. You know what I'm saying, Poppy?
You want to know what's funny?
You know what I mean, baby?
You want to know what's funny is I went with bounce on it instead of ride it.
Yeah, which
is even more sus. I tried to be not sus. It ended up sus. But
it got you just made it Atlanta as fuck. That's it.
Yeah, I was just it's like bounce on it.
You remember I'm riding until like fucking Atlanta nasty.
Because I always realized like even when I would be in the room like watching like artists record, it'd be like
Louisiana bounce.
Like they're reading, they'll be like, "Yo, I got that in the bots," and that, like they're not like they're not bouncing on it.
Yeah.
You know, when you memorize it, you can fucking bounce. You can ride that shit.
Do you have like a favorite moment of yours freestyling, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah"? Like, do you have like a B Rabbit moment? Not where you're battling, but just where you're like rapping, and everyone's like, "Oh hell yeah!"
Yeah, I do actually.
Nice.
I was in 8th grade, and we had this friend Dan who was our cousin's one of our cousin's best friends growing up.
Yeah,
and he used to have these parties in his basement that were like goated.
Yeah. He was like the party basement goat.
Yeah,
because his parents didn't give a shit.
Yeah, like if you went to Danny's, if you went to Danny B's, like it was just like, yo,
and he had the mic coming down from the ceiling.
Exactly. So like he was like, yo, like, because every once in a while, like, because Jay Lops would be like, yo, like I just bring Danny everywhere.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's like, I'm just bringing him with me. Yeah. You know, and like they didn't know me like that. Well, like I became like friends with them later on in life, and like good friends. Like we would talk all the time, hang out or whatever. But at this time, I'm like in 8th grade, like the senior party, like that's sketchy, you know. But like Jay Lops was like, no, like I'm bringing him, you know. And they were just like, he's like, all right. So like we're all chilling, like we're drinking a little bit and shit, and the fucking mic comes out. And like everyone's like, rapping and going back and forth. And then there was this other kid, Jay Leaf.
Yeah.
Jay Leaf. I was in his brother's grade, so he knew me more than those other guys because I would be at his house. I played baseball with his brother.
Right.
Like, he was coming at me, like, on the mic and shit. So, like, he's in 12th grade. I'm in 8th grade. And I said, like, some shit about this girl that was there that was pretty, promiscuous at that time.
Right. She was there at the party that night?
She was there.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like, everyone was like, oh.
Yeah, you used to do mad, like, I don't give a shit, like, stuff like that.
Yeah, bro.
Like, it was so funny.
So I remember just being like, and then I have another story after this that's just horrible. But I remember just doing that, and I was like, when I spit bars, you got to duck them quick. I was like, you're so ugly, blank wouldn't even suck your dick.
Yeah, and everyone was like, oh.
Everyone was like, oh, shit. Yeah. She was like, he's right.
Standing in the corner.
Yeah, she was like, oh, D-Lops. She's like, D-Lops, why would you say that about me? And then, like, from that moment, like, I was.
And then she sucked your dick after. Probably.
But I was just like, yo, like, I got him. Like, I was blown up.
What grade was that? 10th or 9th grade?
I was in 8th grade, bro.
Oh, yeah, you were fucking elementary?
Yeah, because they were still in high school.
Oh, that's crazy.
And then I remember one time, though, I was rapping with somebody, and this was before, like, social media was, like, crazy. Like, Facebook was still, like, only for college kids and shit. Like, news didn't travel fast. Like, I did a line about, like, somebody's mom.
Yeah.
And their mom died like 4 days before that.
Oh, that sucked. What the hell? And you didn't know.
So I'm just rapping, right? Like, we're just like, cause like we were like, the person I was rapping against was like talking like he knew our dad, and he was just like, yo, like, your dad sucks at writing about sports and shit. Like,
right.
We were just like,
right. He's going for things that aren't even true, but he's trying to piss you off.
Right. No, but like we had that kind of rapport. Like, he would always be like, yo, your dad's the worst writer in the low HUD section. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So I said like something about like his mom, and Jonathan's there, and John just goes, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought he was like reacting like, yo, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
But then he was like, yo. I was like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know.
And I was like, I'm rapping, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? And the person I was rapping against was just like, oh damn. And I was like, yo, what's going on right now?
Yeah. What the hell? What happened?
Yeah, because the way like.
Yeah, you're trying to actually figure it out.
John's literally sitting there like drinking a beer and shit. Like, we're just rapping. He's like, ooh, like, ooh. And then I said, he was like, yo, dude.
Yeah.
I was just
what the fuck is wrong with you?
I had no idea what was going on. He was like, yo, he's like, nah, you didn't know. Like, we've been keeping it kind of quiet. Like, and I was like, yo, dude, like, I'm so fucking sorry.
Yeah.
But like, I dropped a bar like about this kid's mom, and I didn't know she died like 4 days before that.
Oh my God, that's fucking terrible.
So that was the best and the worst moment, and they both happened in the same place.
Yeah, it's like you learned about that, then you learned later that day about maybe I should shut the fuck up when I'm doing these rides.
Because I used to fucking
go in on people.
Yeah. Real bad.
Yeah.
Like, because that's what battle rap was at that point. It
Right,
was like Eminem shit.
Right. Especially, early 2000s.
Yeah. I remember I battled like Aiden once.
Yeah.
Like, we were just like rapping and like.
Yeah, you're like, skinny white shit.
No. Because everybody wanted to, like, Aiden was spitting something. And I remember like telling like Alex or somebody, I was like, yo, I'm going to come with like the worst verse, but like go crazy.
Right.
And then like I was spitting the wackest verse like on purpose.
Yeah.
And like everyone was going like, oh, and I was
like building up,
and everyone was like, oh shit, like it was like the worst bars ever. But like he was so mad, it's like, yo, that shit was whack,
Yeah.
But we used to do that shit all the time, man. That's like where people ask me like, yo, like, where'd you get so good at rapping? It was those like sessions.
Yeah, if you
like,
had fun with it. Yeah.
Like being in 8th grade and like having 12th graders.
And that
like,
battery on your back from people getting energized about it. You know what I mean?
You know who was always like a big fan too was Mike Tree. Mike Tree was always like, yo, like, yo, Danny could spit, yo. Like, let that little motherfucker rap, yo.
Yeah.
And then, like, I started singing, and he lost his mind. He was like, yo, where the fuck's this kid been, yo? This motherfucker's mad talented, yo.
Yeah, it's and they were older, too, so it was always dope having, like, the older motherfuckers.
Oh, you feel so gassed.
Yeah, they're like, yo, I'm giving you a pound of weed for, like, no reason.
Yeah, they were like, yo, I remember, like, yo, he got so gassed. He was like, yo, like, that was some of the most fire shit I've ever heard, like, come out of, like, an 8th grader's mouth.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Seriously, yeah, because
like,
you were way younger.
Yeah, I was just so young, and they were just like, yo, bro, like, you could fucking sing, like, crazy.
What were they, like, 4 years? No, they're 3 years old.
They were freshmen in college when I was a freshman in high school.
So yeah, like 3 or 4.
Yeah, and, like, I would always come back.
3 and 4.
And I was pretty good at basketball at that time, so they would let me run with them.
Yeah.
Like at the park and shit, like him, Jim, all those George, like all those guys, like I would run with them because I would just play the one and play like defense and shit. So like that's where like a lot of like we would always like rap like after that too, and then like I started like going to parties like because of John would like get me in the parties and shit.
Yeah, we went a long way from fucking Mandas to fucking
Mandas
getting our dick sucked from Mandas in high school. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I don't even know. I'm trying to think like when we stopped, like, you know, did we ever stop liking Pokemon? I think we always liked Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't think really Pokemon.
It ran our life at one point.
Pokemon ran our life.
You remember that?
Yeah, but like we stepped away from Pokemon like once it got like Pokemon like gold and shit and silver. Like we were a little aged out by that.
Speaking of Pokemon, I don't know if you heard this recently. Some fucking dude took his COVID-19 like relief fund money and spent $56,000 on a Zard. He took all the money from a COVID fund and spent it on a fucking Pokemon card.
He took. Oh wait, like he was a scammer?
Yeah, he took.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. Only
For
3
Zard?
3 years in jail. He got sentenced recently. Yeah, his name's weird. It's like Vlato Utasumi or something like that.
Jesus,
bro, he bought a fucking evolved Manda.
Yo, this is the one thing I'll say about that.
Humans suck.
But my thing is like, yo, that's so traceable though.
I don't know why the fuck. Dude, what the fuck on one stupid fucking Zard?
Like, did he think he was like making an investment?
I don't know what this fucking psychopath thought he was doing.
God, there's a lot of psychopaths.
And he only got 3 years. We got to start fucking doing more time.
Yeah, people got to start going to jail more.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
There's got to be some like you got to understand, but fucking on one card you take for people's shit.
Yeah, it's so outlandishly weird. But speaking of weird people, Mike texted me the other day and was like, "Yo, I just saw the fucking craziest documentary on Netflix."
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
As soon as somebody sends me something, like there's many people who text about Netflix. There's like 4 I respect.
Right.
It's like you.
Yeah.
Joe's up there.
Yeah.
Julian Black, because like his dad's like in the industry.
So right. Like, so he probably has like
and he knows.
And he probably knows before shit hits the shelf.
Yeah, and he's like, this is like a really good like artsy shit. Like check this out or like watch this or whatever. Right. So like I trust his opinion, and like Dad's opinion I'll trust.
Yeah.
You know.
Dad's always got like that heartfelt shit.
Yes, but like there'll be some like people that are like, yo, like you gotta watch like Schitt's Creek. I'm just like, yo, like you're riding for the show, like it's it's Breaking Bad.
Right, that's what I mean. Some people are so weird about their shows, but then it winds up being kind of fire.
You get one, everybody gets one with me.
Right.
If you fuck up your show recommendation to me and it sucks, I'll never listen
and
to it.
And I didn't even know because you fucking didn't even say anything to me. You were like, yo, let's talk about it later. And I was like, oh, he must have fucking liked it or he watched one episode. And then I asked you today how much you watched. You're like, I watched like fucking every single episode.
I watched every episode. Oh, and then my friend Bobby has good recommendations too. So 5. I'll give it those 5. So this is the thing. When you texted me that, I get gassed. Like I get heated up. I'm like, yo, like I put it on.
Better be good.
I put it on immediately because for you, it's not really something for you to be like, yeah, you got to watch this. It's very rare.
Yeah,
so like it's like okay, like I need to watch it.
Yeah.
So it was on Netflix and it was called
my worst neighbor ever.
Worst neighbor ever. I didn't want to get the name wrong.
Guys, you got to watch this shit. It is fucked up.
So the first episode is about this. It's called Call Me Grandma. Okay.
Which already off the bat sounds fucking sinister and weird in a cute way.
I'm so lit and ready for this at this point. I'm like, call me grandma. Like, what are we going to do here?
Yeah.
So it's basically like a story. These are real stories. It's a documentary. They do like some redramatization with like cartoons and shit, but like they have like a lot of like footage and whatever. And it was about this old woman, the first episode, that was like just killing old people and like pretending to be a doctor and like stealing all of their shit, drugging them, murdering them, and burying people like in the front yard.
Right. This is already a story that's known, and they kind of lay it out for you to know where it's gonna go, but it gets
all these
way
people are
worse
guilty.
than you fucking think.
So like that episode was fucking wild.
Yeah, like it just turns out to be this old woman that is, you guys will see. I'm telling you, if you haven't watched it, watch it. But for the people that did, how fucked up, right?
But also though,
fucking just murder.
But she also would like, she dressed older.
Yeah, she acted older, but she was like 50.
She was 50 and dressed like she was 70 or 80 years old.
Bro, and they found, and again, guys, spoilers, if you want to turn it off right now, or fast forward like, I don't know, like 2 minutes. But this fucking bitch she buried 7 people in her yard. Someone have to have been helping her, yo.
That's what I'm saying. She probably had, because she was like running a home for like homeless people. And like she would be like, oh, like I take care of them, and then she would like told people to lie, like they went to Mexico and shit. Like they did mad weird shit. It was very strange.
Fucked up.
And then how dumb is the cop too? And he's just like, she wanted to go out and get a cup of coffee down the street.
Everybody in this show, when you watch it, the dumbest fucking person I ever met.
Yeah, they're so dumb. They were like, well, we couldn't detain her, so we let her go get fucking coffee. They fucking dig up this dead old like Mexican dude.
Yeah.
And they're literally like
the body they were originally looking for.
And then they're like, where is she? They're like, oh, I let her go get coffee. And that bitch was ghost.
Bro, and she's a piece of shit. She was killing like people that really needed help and stuff in a place to stay, and she was stealing their Social Security checks.
And giving them mad promethazine. So she would come in and do like a house call as a nurse and like take advantage of like grandmas and shit and grandpas and would give them like shit to knock them out.
Yeah.
And then just rummage through all their shit and steal their checkbooks and all this shit. And then it turned out like they did a deep dive on her and she had like a huge fucking criminal record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She was like, she started off when she was young. She was like a prostitute first, and then she stole from some guy.
And then she became a madam.
Yeah.
Like she lived a wild ass life, just murdering and fucking all the time, like fucking crazy shit.
Yeah.
So it's it's like a chronology like type thing. So it's a bunch of different stories, but there was another one though that I saw, and it's horrible because this woman went on Craigslist and put up an ad. I don't trust Craigslist with anything.
No. By the way, this show just makes you realize how fucking dumb it is of an idea to try to find a roommate on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Or do anything that's meeting someone for the first time on Craigslist.
Don't ever do first thing anything on Craigslist.
Dude, fuck Craigslist, dude. It's people have legit died because of Craigslist.
Yeah. So
not because, I mean, people killed because they're assholes, but Craigslist is so fucking shady.
It's just like a haven for murder.
It is. It's fucking goddamn murdering ground.
So this like I think she was a Latina, a Latina woman gets this like Asian male roommate, and like they're hanging out. He didn't like have a lot of family, and like her family like took him in and like brought him to family functions and shit.
Yeah,
and, like, you know he was like a loner, and they like kind of took him in. He moved in with her or whatever, but then he started to get weird. Like feelings towards his roommate.
Yeah, he was falling in love with
her, and then like she said something to him about like, oh, like you should like get a tattoo, like you would look cool with tattoos, and he went out and got a tattoo like that
night, and he surgically reconstructed his fucking face for her to look younger because her sister was like, she dates guys her age, she wouldn't date you, you're old.
Yeah, so once he heard that, he went and got his whole face redone.
Fucking weirdo, dude.
And then he was he like came clean to the sister, like, you know, your sister says she wants to get married and have babies or whatever, and the sister said the same thing, was like, yo, like she's not gonna fuck with you, you look mad old and like Asian.
Yeah,
you know,
dude,
like
yeah.
that's like she was just like keeping it real with him like that, and she was like, oh, I'm just gonna get mad cosmetic surgery. So they came over and his like face was all bandaged
and this was
up.
all over the news too, by the way.
Yeah, and I don't understand how you get a phone call from a girl who's crying, being like, yo, I'm afraid of my roommate. Like, you know, and they didn't send anybody over there or get the roommate out, which was very strange to me. He fucking killed her.
Bro, I don't understand why these people don't leave when someone... Dude, as soon as I get a red flag, I'm fucking out.
Bro,
even if I fucking wake up and you're walking to the bathroom at a weird hour, I'm fucking leaving. I'm going to be like, why'd you do that last night? I can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fuck
bro.
having a roommate. Having a roommate that you don't know is the scariest fucking thing ever.
I would never do that in my life. I'd rather fucking live on the street.
Dude, I can't fucking, and also I just don't want to live with someone who's probably gonna suck in general. I can't even deal with regular shit.
But that's the thing.
And now you're a fucking murderer.
And then they were like, yo, you have to get out by the end of the month. And he was like, I have nowhere to go or whatever. She was like, yo, you're scaring me. You're creeping me out. You have to get out by the end of the month. As soon as like I know nobody's getting out, say it was Kathy that had a roommate like that.
Yeah.
I would say, you know what we're going to do? You go live at my apartment and I'll move into your apartment.
Right.
And we'll see how fast this fucking guy gets out of here.
Yeah, either that or you go to sleep and then he fucking murders you while you're asleep.
In that situation, I'd rather me get killed.
Right.
You know, if I
see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know, it's just like, yo, like I'm going to go move into your apartment and I'm going to fucking, as soon as he goes to work, I'm going to put all of his shit outside.
I guess it's because in their mind, they were like, he was always chilling at parties and stuff and like get together. So he didn't seem like he could do any harm.
Yeah.
But even when they pick him up and they start interviewing him or start interrogating him, he starts acting like he has this really thick, like
Asian accent
or whatever
and
accent
like,
it is.
They were like, where is this accent coming from?
Yeah, and like he never had it when they met him because he was born in America.
Yeah, but he was like trying to get like things lost in translation, like he couldn't speak English.
And then he was trying to, and the way that they find him though is the creepiest fucking shit.
Oh, and he did a Facebook
or the way
post,
that they find her body is fucking crazy.
And they did a Facebook post
in a group,
in a group, and he was speaking about her in the past tense.
Yeah, like she was already dead, and people were, and then someone literally goes, "Why the fuck is he talking? Like we don't know if she's gone yet or not because it wasn't that late."
Murked her too, and then literally had the balls to go and like lie about it on the internet.
Dude, I watched these all late night, and I was like, "Fuck, bro,
hell yeah!"
I gotta lock my door."
You know, Selena had nightmares.
Oh, about what?
Just like about we watched that and fell asleep, and she had nightmares.
Dude, because you just don't know, yo.
And then there was some. I like that one girl that threw like eviction parties.
Oh yeah, she was badass.
She was badass.
She's like, I'm a Wu-Tang girl, so.
She's like, you know, you're gonna uncut job.
She's like, I'm a fucking Wu-Tang girl, so I thought let's have a party.
So like they were.
You guys will see if you fucking.
Yeah, and then like that dude was nuts, like choked her and shit. Like yo, like you want to know what it is? It's like yo, the minute I hear like somebody like chokes like someone in my family,
bro,
it's really bad. Like
bro,
look at Cain Velasquez, bro.
This is why I fucking left that guy's house when my girlfriend at the time, my ex, brought me to her sister's place, and she had that collar around her neck, and this guy was like a sex lord. Because I was like, yo, this is how this shit happens. This is how you're gonna find out on the news, like that this guy puts me. Like they're like, oh, we have like a certain room from it. It's okay. I'm like, yeah, that helps.
Yeah, and then maybe they
you
all
have a
kill
sex
you.
dungeon that it's probably looks like it's probably a wall, but you push it and it opens up.
Yeah, chill.
That's cool. I was like, she's like, yeah, come on, like you know what I mean, like
I'm sorry, that's
there's
not
like a little room for it.
That's not normal if you have like a sex dungeon.
Dude, he had a room for it, and then right next to like all the shit was his like lederhosen German son with blonde hair and blue eyes on a huge portrait, like oil painted. And then he had nights in his dining room. I was like, hell no, this guy's gonna fuck me in my butt later and make me this little Puerto Rican pie.
Yeah, probably. He was gonna fuck you for sure.
I don't think he was, but at the same, because she wound up being fine. But I was like, this is how this shit starts.
Or maybe he like wanted
this
to
is
watch.
This is how my family goes. We don't know what happened. Michael didn't say, because I didn't tell you guys where the fuck I was going.
No.
I just went with my girlfriend. I could have went missing and be like, a couple goes missing. No one has any idea. You would have had no idea that it led to this fucking tall German dude who was fucking us in the butt and killing us in dungeons.
Yeah, no.
And he didn't do that. But, you know, it turned out the guy's actually kind of a nice guy. He just liked doing BDSM. That's it. But I don't know that.
No.
And that was my first flag. And I started seeing it in my mind. I'm like, Puerto Rican boy gets fucked in butt and dies. And like I was like hearing the news and everything. I was like seeing mom cry. I was like, yeah, we gotta leave.
And then and then it turns out like then we're like, yeah, I had no idea he was into like this weird sex shit.
I had to fucking leave immediately. I was not comfortable at all. I was like, no. I was like, even if the dude was like, fuck my wife, and she was like super hot, I'd be like, nah, I'm leaving. And actually, probably, I don't know. No, but I saw all of it happening.
Yeah.
I'd seen too many movies, and I was like, I'm not going to be this story.
I'm not trying to get fucked.
And I see this where these guys, and then they're actually cool for months, or brothers killing brothers.
And then they want to thrash your ass.
Who knows? One day, you and me, you know, something doesn't work out. You live with me, and then you just fuck my butt until I die one day.
Yeah, or I kill you. You know?
Imagine that the podcast just cuts off immediately.
Yeah, right. Don't
and then
stop.
it's just you and like in all red room, and you're like, don't stop.
I told them I would do it. This is the last episode ever. Let's get into the Patreon.
You should have listened to me, you heathens.
You should have listened to me. How do you feel about the whole Cain Velasquez thing?
Oh, I think fuck that guy. I'm shocked. I
can't
wouldn't
believe
give
he
two
can't get
fucks
bail.
if he killed the guy. If the would have killed the guy. He didn't.
No, he didn't kill the guy.
All right.
But the thing is he's getting held without bail. I'm sorry. If a guy has been accused of sexually assaulting a child 100 times,
Yeah, kill that guy.
you should be able to do some kind
Of fucked up shit.
self like righteous justice.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if the system failed me so much that this 4-year-old's life is ruined and this guy just gets to walk scot-free and like not have to fucking deal with any of this shit, I'm gonna he did what every guy it has said they would do in that situation.
Yeah, and then like just yeah.
You know what I mean? He had the balls to actually do it.
Yeah, he was like, fuck this. Yeah.
He was like, I don't give a fuck about my life. I want to kill this fucking person.
Yeah.
The only thing like I kind of wish that he didn't do was like shoot into the car and like shoot the guy's dad and shit. Like I understand. Like,
He shot the dude's dad.
yeah,
too.
like, but it wasn't like life threatening. But like I think he shot his dad and maybe hit the guy. You know.
Yeah.
But like I wish like he was just able to like find him somewhere and like beat him to death.
This is literally what Joe Rogan said.
He said that?
Joe Rogan literally said word for word what you're saying right now.
Did he?
Yes. He literally just said
Joe Rogan needs to have me on the fucking show.
He literally just said the same thing you said. He was just like, I think it was, I don't know, it was someone. I think it was Joe Rogan. He was like, I wish he would have not shot. I wish he just would have used the skills that he had and beat
That's
the
what I'm
shit out of
saying.
him.
Because the first thing I thought when I heard gun, I was like,
Yeah, you're like, this guy's a trained machine.
yeah, I'm like, wait, like this doesn't make any sense. Like this guy is like,
Right.
this guy's an animal.
But, you know, the world that we live in now, like even my own self, I'm like, should I just get one day just in case? Because you don't know who's fuck's going to come through your door when you're
Yeah.
sleeping one night.
No, it's true.
You know?
But that's just like
Sucks.
that's just where my head went. I was like, yo, like this guy could have taken this guy's life with his bare hands and and like made him look into his eyes
Yeah, I mean,
like while he died.
Yeah.
Like I thought like I was like, Cain Velasquez shoots gun at dude. I was like, that's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
it didn't make any fucking sense.
That's why I thought
because
like,
he's a nice guy. People liked him, and he was a nice guy after fights too as well. Now, listen, you could still be a nice guy, but I guarantee you there are people who are ready to blame it on like CTE and stuff like that. Like
I knew
right
me
away,
and
you know
Rogan.
what I mean?
I knew me and Rogan were on the same page about one thing.
yeah. I was like, where is this going?
No, because I really that's just the one thing that fucking blew my mind. I was like, this guy's a stone cold killer.
Yeah.
And why is he shooting? I thought like maybe like someone came into his house or like attacked him, or he had like a road rage incident or something.
I thought it was self-defense too, but also, yeah, fuck that guy. The guy who did that is a piece of shit. The
I just
people
don't know
that
how
do
you
that
can't get bail. He's not even gonna make bail,
dude. And they're everywhere. There was one on the YouTube. They call it like the guy that like one of the head marketing of like Sony or something like that for the PlayStation. And he was wearing like a PlayStation shirt. And the guy walked up to his house. What the fuck is wrong? These guys deserve to get their fucking asses beat.
bro. 100 times
To
it said.
obliteration.
They said 100 times.
Fucking ridiculous.
In the article that I read, that this 100 times sexually assaulted. This kid.
Kill that dude. Fuck that dude. It's a piece of shit.
Piece of fucking shit. I can't believe. And the thing is too, it's like the judge or whoever I've said you would do the same thing.
Yeah. Yep. It's fucking wild.
This is one of those things where like we got to try and find a way to pardon this guy.
Yeah, but that's what the show makes you think about. Our system, the fucking judicial system has been a piece of shit forever. That's why half the time I'm like, cops, definitely, there are a lot of cops that fucking suck. And I mean, I feel like I see majority of anything. But that's where it starts,
Right.
And then it ends with the real fucking puppet mastery shit. And there's the guys who are just like running everything, who are the fucking real evil pieces of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sending people away that they probably know for a fucking fact are innocent and they don't give a shit. They just want the case over, or it makes them look good if they do, I don't know, a quota.
Yeah.
So
the thing that's weird too is like with this situation, there's a lot of things, like, obviously it's a very emotional thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but like, no.
And he didn't actually kill anybody, right?
No.
So then, yeah, let him fucking go.
Just let him go.
Fucking free.
Or just like put him on probation or something.
Or let him actually kill that guy.
No, because you want to know. Yeah, that too. You know what it made me think of was when all that stuff at like Michigan State was happening with like the gymnast or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And that dad is just like pleads with the judge, like, yo, just give me 5 minutes.
Yeah.
People should be allowed to do that.
Yeah.
To have like 5 minutes alone. It's like, hey, like I'll make an outstanding donation to like this.
Bite his fucking lips off.
It's just like, even them like going to jail like this, like the satisfaction isn't there.
Well, because they still get to breathe.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's just, yeah, it's fucked up. And
even though like chomos get like destroyed.
I didn't know what it was either. Once I found it out, I was like, oh, fuck that guy then. Let him fucking murk that dude. That dude's a piece of shit.
Yeah, because like the story from when I heard about it, I was like, damn, that's sad. Like, why did he do that? And then I found out why he did it, and I said, damn, that's sad that he's in jail right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude. That's why I got so caught off guard by the gun thing.
Yeah.
Because I just know what he's physically capable of.
Yeah.
Like, just murder.
Yeah. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I thought
it scared the
somebody was
shit out of
knocking,
me.
yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, we're talking about.
We got to stop talking about such serious shit.
I know.
It's my radiator doing that thing that's like, I hear that sometimes, and I'm like, oh, fucking God.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how. Like, I know how you live alone. Like, I get that. But
I love it.
It's
so
scary.
I love it. And then you find out it's because I'm the killer.
Yeah, that's why you're killing everyone. Oh, you know,
dude, what would you do if you found out I was like a murdering fucking psychopath?
I had this conversation with Joe once, and they were like,
about me?
No. Like, yo, what would you do if you found out like your brother was a murderer?
Yeah, like I'm talking about like full on, like I murdered, like.
No, and then I asked him, I was like, yo, like, did he like accidentally kill someone? Like, was it one person?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie and like not act like I can't keep a secret.
Right.
You know? It's just like, it gets tough when your brother's like, yo, I need you to help me like get rid of this body.
Not even that. Like, what would you do if you just found out and I was on the news all like one day?
Oh, I would be heartbroken.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Like I would be heartbroken, and I would just be like, yo, like, you know, when you're a brother of someone who's like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Like,
can you imagine that shit would be like, because you think you know someone even that's related to you, you know? Imagine those stories where they find out it's somebody that's doing some fucked up shit, you know?
Yeah, I think if it's a one-off.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, I just got into a fight like with this dude.
Yeah.
I saw red and killed this dude. Like, I would help you.
Right.
I would help you. I'd be fucking scared of you for a while, but like I would help.
Yeah.
You know,
like, what the fuck's this fucking?
No, I'd be lying to say that I wouldn't try to help you like cover it up. I'm just being honest.
Right.
But if I found out like through the news that you murdered like 10 women, like
yeah, that's what I mean.
That's way different.
Yeah, it's
you know,
fucked up.
like, you know,
it's crazy.
Like both of them are fucked up. One of them I could ride for.
Yeah.
The other one, you're on your own. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like you're gonna be driving home later today, like you're gonna be like, why did he ask me that?
Yeah. And then like you're in the back seat.
Yeah.
You're just like, I told you.
Every time Danny comes here, the door's locked. No, I actually make sure it's locked so you won't think that I'm a killer.
But 10, like, if you killed a bunch of people and it's like, yo, like, the Hastings hacksaw murderer was caught.
Yeah, I was doing that.
And
yeah.
it's a fucking picture of you. Like, yo, my heart would break. Like, would I still love you? Yeah.
You're like, yo, I thought this kid didn't leave his house.
Yeah, maybe the reason you don't leave is because you invite, like, you killed like 10 Uber Eats
Yeah,
drivers.
and I actually own like 2 cars under my name that you don't know about that are in the back.
Yeah, it's like, but that was just the beginning. And then it's like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
his real name is fucking.
it's like you like, you were never my brother in the first place.
yeah. And mom was helping me.
Yeah, mom was like in on it, but like,
God, imagine, like, dude, there's like shit that happens like that in people's lives. And then that becomes like a Netflix thing, you know, or something like that. There's people fucked up. It's fucking wild.
There's people that grow up their entire lives that have no idea, like their parents like murdered somebody.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
You know what I mean? And then like you fight with your dad or like your mom. It's like, yo, they killed someone once.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Iceman George Kuklinsk.
That's what I'm saying. Or like, who was that other dude
that was just fucking slaying names, and then going home and kissing his daughter on the forehead?
And then who was that other guy that would like? He was a fucking sick, fucking disgusting freak too, but he was like a normal dude.
Where? In
like he had like a daughter and shit. Like
I don't know.
He was some fucking killery like white guy with glasses. He like
I don't know.
He like brutalized like 9 people. Serial killers.
Oh, I don't know.
Caught. I'll find this guy. But like even like that, it's like imagine like one day you just find out your dad's just a fucking serial killer.
I feel like it would be the same thing as someone dying almost. I don't know if I would be able to like, I don't know. Because they'd never done anything to you, you know? So, and then you think you love them or whatever, but then you're just like, oh, holy shit, you're this piece of shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like that woman had no idea that guy was doing that every day, George Iceman. And he was like feeding people to rats and shit.
See, like that's where it just gets weird. Like if you like, you get into a tussle, a gun falls on the ground, you grab it first, you shoot the guy.
Right,
That's
a lot of different things. This guy was like, I wanted to see what a crossbow did once.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck?
And then it's like, but if I find out like you would like cut these women's faces off and wear them and shit, I'm like, yo, like I can't support this guy.
Yeah, chill with that life.
But you want to know something? But the craziest thing is people have done that.
Oh, no, I know. That's what I mean.
Imagine you have to be that fucked up to take someone's face off and wear it around your house.
Yeah. That was it. That's in a were you saying that's in a video game?
No, Ed Gein did that.
Yeah, but there's a game that just came out and PlayStation censored it, and people are pissed that PlayStation censored it.
Oh, that's weird. That's a weird game.
Yeah. Not only that, you have to carve the face with your controller, and then dig inside of the face and rip it off, and then put it on your face and look in the mirror. It's called A Mother's Doubt or something like that.
All right, I gotta play it though.
You can't play it on the real version's on something else. The PlayStation censored it.
All right, so is it like on Steam? I just want to try it.
I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, people are pissed. They're like, Sony's censoring people. They're like, get over it. It's just a horror thing. They're like, Last of Us has like borderline like forced sex and stuff.
Yeah, they have like, I think Last of Us has like a rape scene.
It's pretty. I'm gonna just say this. It's definitely pretty intense. To compare that with that though this is visually like, but yeah, there's like a
that's
Last of Us
6 like
Last of Us is super adult though. I agree.
Like
it's like HBO adult.
Yeah, like there's like you know what was weird though too is like that game had like a sex scene in it.
Yeah.
I was like,
right, but at the same time.
It's like it's the.
But at the same time, yeah. But that's the thing. Some games are like, do you want a movie? But the gameplay was really good when you want to talk about it as a game, and then you're getting into it, and you're like, oh my god,
Last of Us 2 is awesome.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
it was better than most movies I've seen.
Yeah, you want to know when a game is really good is when you play it around your girlfriend and they're fucking heavily invested,
sucking their TV's dick with their eyes.
They're like, oh man, like that. I remember I played the first one.
Right.
It happened in Florida. I remember I was like, yo, I don't have a PS4 down here. I need someone to get me a PS4. You could not find PS4s anywhere.
Right.
This one dude who was a fan was like, yo, I got an extra one. I got you.
Damn, that's sick.
And then I was like, yo, how much do you want for it? He was like, yo, just hold it.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, let me give you something because you drove all the way here like an hour.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, yo, just like, let me get like a couple pictures with you and shit. And like, I was like, are you sure? I was like, yo, I'll give you like $150 for it. Like, it was used.
Yeah.
But like, I needed it.
Yeah.
Because fucking Last of Us 2 was coming out. And he was like, yeah, nah, it's all good. And then like he goes back to his car. He's like, oh, you know what? Like, I have another one for you. And it was the Last of Us 2 edition one.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that what you have now?
Yeah, that's what I have now, my PS4. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, like with her tattoo and shit on it. Like the silver
that's
one.
Fucking dope.
Yeah, I have that one. So shout out to that kid. But yeah, he fucking blessed me. He came with the game and the fucking shit.
We're in this era now too where I'm worrying about, or I'm thinking about, because we were talking about like evolving into eventually like becoming cyborgs and shit. And like just how technology is right now, like I'm almost like I don't want to die because I want to soon because I want to see all the shit that's gonna go down.
I just hate my luck because I know I'm gonna die like the year before. Like,
nah, you gotta stay in there. Bro.
No, but I just know whenever I die, the year later, like the infinity pill is gonna come out. You know what I mean? I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah,
bro.
you're gonna be like, oh damn,
this is so ass.
But I don't think they're ever gonna do that because then you have to worry about how you keep the skin fresh. Everything else.
Yeah, and then also like overpopulation, like they would be forced to kill people.
Did you see that monk guy that lived till like fucking whatever the fuck he is?
Yeah.
Like 190 or whatever the fuck that guy is. He looks like he's dead already.
Yeah.
Like, why are you know what I mean? Like, it's fucked up to say, but that guy's already lived a long life. He looks terrible.
Like anything like over like 80 years old, like
I just don't want to.
I just don't want to live a decrepit last couple of years of my life.
Everybody would want to go. Like if they go anyway, you go in your sleep. But like fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
If I get to like 85 and it's like, yo, you have like a month to live, I might just do some fire shit.
I just want to die while getting head.
Yeah, that too. That'd be dope.
But I got a nut first.
Yeah, like imagine. I wonder. I'm sure. Yeah, well, yeah, people that have died, like that dude from Kill Bill, probably came and died right after.
Yeah. Amen.
I forgot about that guy. Kill Bill, great movies.
Oh, Bill. Was
Carradine, John Carradine.
Yeah, John or something.
I think
Bill.
so.
Sorry, that's his name.
But he was like an ill martial artist too. Like he did shit with like Chuck Norris and shit.
Yeah,
like, he was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, that was wild though. I remember that when that happened. That was on the news. Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then I was like, he's died. It's so sad. And then like I heard he was jerking it.
Yeah, that's a fucking. I don't understand that. Why people do that. But
yeah, I used to choke myself with that sock.
Yeah, but not while you were jerking it.
Not while I was jerking it. Yeah, let's put
some contacts in there.
No, because
contacts.
Because it would make your brain tingle.
Yes, yeah. Danny used to like just be doing that. I'm like, what the fuck? Because he did the choking game and then he got like addicted to it. He was like a crackhead. And when I went in and I just see the sock on the ground, I'm like, you did it today, didn't you? You're like, just one last time, bro.
Yeah,
Danny used to just choke himself with his sock. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, just wait a second, watch. I'm like, why am I watching this? You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, because it would make your brain all tingly. I remember I was in like 3rd grade.
It would make your brain all tingly.
I was really young. I should not have been doing it. Probably caused like irreversible damage.
God, so many socks just stretched out.
Yeah, I wasn't even coming into it. I was like, you choked yourself.
I remember I like put one on and it wasn't even fitting me. And I'm like, he definitely used this one.
It was all stretched out.
I remember I was worried though. I was like, "Yeah, you're doing a little too much." And you're like, "Wait, just wait a second. Like, this is hilarious. Watch that. Look." You were like, "Look what happens to my face." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. You're cutting air off. You're fucking stop doing it." That was so. I thought you used to do it to scare me, but you were like legit, like just like, "Oh, I'm so tingly."
Nah, bro, I was addicted to it. It's fucked up, bro. Now that I think about it, it's so weird.
Yeah, but you didn't do it that much. You did it for like a funny little like month or something.
Yeah, it was like a couple of. It wasn't even.
Yeah, no. It was like a few weeks.
It was like a few years.
Yeah.
No, it was like
just joking.
Somebody did the knockout game to me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You got like,
and it felt so good.
Yeah, you got a little taste of it.
I got a taste of it, and I was like, oh, I could do it with the sock and feel good. Oh my god, I feel it coming back.
Yeah, dude. I remember doing that game and waking up and seeing, but people died doing that, didn't they?
Yeah, that's why I stopped. That's why it's kicked to have.
Damn, bro. Yeah, people were dying doing the chokeout game,
and I wasn't even jerking off. I wish I jerked off.
God, we were so dumb. We're so lucky to be alive.
Yeah, we've done a lot of.
We're lucky to be alive.
Yeah, that's for sure.
God, please let me. It's a little bit long. I want to see if fucking iRobot happens.
iRobot will happen.
I want to see some.
It's
shit.
happening now.
The moment of singularity.
They were like, "Hey, like, do you know my name?" And it's like, "Your name is Clarissa." I was like, "God damn." Robots, fucking Alexa's a robot.
If you could change a part of your body with robot stuff, though, what would you change?
I would make my legs longer. I would be taller.
I would make my dick change.
No, you want to know why? Like, here's the reason. Like, I'm like too much like vital stuff happens in your dick.
Yeah, that's true.
Like sperm and pee.
But what if you could put like a cloak over it that turns into like a machine or something? This way, like your girl in the future doesn't have to be like, all right, we've used your dick a bunch of times. Go in there and get Mighty Joe White.
Oh, so you could like
Mighty Joe Black.
Oh, like an interchangeable Inspector Gadget.
And you go in and get Mighty Joe Black from your fucking drawer and it's this huge dildo. I'm talking about like you just put something on your dick and it fucking helps you and her out and it's like a fucking it's like a fucking futuristic condom. But not even a condom. It's this thing that wraps on and like
no.
It's like a performance.
No, I get what you're saying. No, I would like that.
I think that would be nice.
That would be something.
I think I would definitely use that.
Tell me more about that.
Yeah,
I would invest.
Like it gets on and it fucking wraps around your dick and then and then you turn it on and then it just like goes
like a Venom like symbiote.
Yeah, and then
it's like a drop.
Yeah, and it just does its own thing and then you go inside and it just goes.
That would be dope.
Into the girl's vagina, and then it's making you go nuts, and you guys both like have the best sex of your life, but it was in 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I think that's cool. That would be cool, but I still keep my real cock, right?
Yes, you don't get rid of your cock. No, I didn't mean like you like take it off, then put another one, and then like stick it in.
Yeah,
like a thing that goes over like some sort of like sheet that's technology.
I heard that like
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That sounds more like a magic trick.
It does, yeah. It does.
Yeah, technology. It's just like, hey.
Yeah.
Just like he's doing,
God.
penis magic. No, but the thing that I would like to do is I heard there's a surgery where you can make your legs longer.
What, really?
Yeah, you could put like rods.
I thought that was like a joke when people would say that.
No, like you could put rods and make yourself taller. But maybe I would. It's not that I'm self-conscious about my height. I just think it would be cool to be taller.
Right.
You know?
I don't know. I'm kind of happy with my height.
Yeah, because you're like closer to 6 feet.
Yeah,
I'm
guess.
closer to 5'6". You know, like
No.
I'm talking about in terms of the fives.
You're not 5'9". You're 5. Oh yeah, you are 5'9".
I'm 5'9".
5'8".
I'm just 5'9".
I remember when I went to go get checked, and this woman was just like, "You ain't 5'10". And I was like, "What? Yeah, I am. What the fuck are you talking about?" And she did it. She goes, "Nah, you're like 5'8". And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
No, that's not how.
And she put me up on there. I believed her for a second. I was like, "Fuck, am I not?" And she goes, "Oh, damn, yeah, you're like 5'10". She's like, "All right, I thought you were lying for a second." I was like, "Why'd you just sun me though?"
That happened to me one time. I went in there. They were like, "Yo, like you're 5'6.5". I said, "That's impossible."
Yeah, what the fuck?
And then they were like, "It says it right here." I said, "Bitch, put my fucking back up there."
Yeah, I got like offended. Like the insecure male in me was just like, "No way."
Don't fucking put that in my chart. That chart never changes.
I need this inch.
5'6.5".
I need this inch,
bitch.
Yeah, I need this inch.
I think one time with like Santa Gata Studios, like we all measured our height, and like it was concrete.
Who was the shortest?
The shortest was Dom, I think. I think Dom was the shortest. He was like 5'6".
I don't really. What are you insecure about? Like, if someone talks about what are you actually like? I mean, because we both are pretty confident guys, so it doesn't really bother us. But like,
I would like to have like perfect like teeth.
yeah, I guess for me it would probably be.
And I have like these 3 hairs that grow in my ear that I get super self-conscious about.
That's so specific. Too.
Look at them. You can see them, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Ah, don't look.
Damn,
See,
that's gonna get worse as you get older, bro.
See, that's why I don't bring it up because people say that shit.
Damn, I would have never seen that.
I know.
I would probably say my teeth too. My teeth are a little jacked.
I just want to get like my teeth fucking straightened out and whatever. Like I know, like I probably have a cavity back here. Like
Right.
I'm going to like
Right.
get. I just need my mouth. I just want my mouth to be a palace.
People will ask me if I want my hair back. I don't know. I've been short shaved, shortcut my whole life. I've been bald,
Yeah.
but like, obviously, it's like putting on a hat that's dope. You know what I mean? I'd be like, obviously, I want to like rock a different style one day and see how it would look.
Do you ever want to get like that sister thing?
I do want to get that removed, but no, it doesn't really bother me.
It'd be so cool to watch it get taken out because I'm a disgusting.
Yeah. That's what I would do. And also, I know it's not like something they like put you to sleep for. They just like get in there and numb it and then they suck
they
it
just go
out and cut it out.
I would fucking come watching that happen to you.
Dude, wait, are you like that? Are you like a popple pimple poople guy?
Yeah, dude.
You like that shit?
Yeah, I like that shit.
You like seeing that? You like that?
I like that. I
You like seeing
people
that
pop.
escape? Like that slide out?
Yeah.
Would you get one of those? You know, there's like a thing you could do fake pimple popping.
Yes.
You would get one of those?
Yeah. Selena got one for Christmas, and we did that shit for like an hour.
Dude, why are people so into that?
Bro, when you fucking just get it right and it pops off and just lands on that mirror. It's the
Oh,
best.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, and you let it stay there for a little bit because you're proud of it.
Yeah, you're just like, look at it fucking run down like a pickle on
Yeah,
this fucking
just
glass window.
Lick it. No, I'm just kidding.
Would you let your girl pop your pimples?
Yeah, I've already had maybe like 2 ex-girlfriends that did that. I used to hate the first one that did it. I was like, why are you looking at me like this? I was insecure. But then I was like, oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have, I wouldn't say we have bad skin, but we definitely get pimped out.
We get pimped out
because of our type of, our family, like our hereditary skin that we have.
If I wear a hat and I don't exfoliate, like my shit's going to get fucked up.
When we were in high school, our cheeks were bad.
Our cheeks were bad, but thankfully we never had like that Greg Popovich like permanent scar.
No, we didn't get like
worst
the scars from it.
The worst was football with the chin strap.
Yeah.
You just get fucking
breakouts everywhere.
Disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
Like this shit was fucking gross.
Why don't you guys, what's with the unsanitary shit? Why don't you guys just like clean pads or something?
Even if you do, it like doesn't like do it.
Yeah, that's because it's deep in there.
Dude,
There's
like,
that fucking, that man athlete fucking soak in.
Bro, like you're wearing like pads,
dirt
the same
deposits
ones all year. Like it's not the pros, like where they get new shit all the time. We were wearing the same old dirty fucking shit.
You guys are just dirty deposit boys.
Yeah, I got like staph infection one year from like doing shit like that. It was fucking gross, bro. Fucking disgusting. But like, nah, like our skin has its really good moments, but I've had like a lot of people like, "What's your skin routine?"
Yeah, what do you do?
And then the next day, like my shit's all fucked up. I'm like, "Don't look at me." I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yo, what's up, guys? Danny, just back here chilling."
Well, because you never want to give someone the opportunity to get on you, but at the same time, it's like whatever. Someone's gonna get you one day.
I used to be like that too. Like I would always tell like people like what my skincare routine was. And then I would tell them like what cologne I wear. Now I don't do that.
Dude, yeah.
I don't tell them.
Yeah, you don't say shit.
I don't say shit because I'm a fucking brand, baby.
Pop that pimples, live that life.
Yeah, no, like if I'll ask Selena to pop a pimple of mine.
Right.
If it's like you want to get at this, and she'll be like, yeah. I'm like, if I can get it.
Yeah, no, I love it. If they did it, I would take it too. It's kind of like therapeutic. Someone else is doing like. That's real love, baby. That's all that is.
That's how I knew she was the one. Like I had a pimple in the corner of my nose, and she was like,
yeah.
And I was like,
and they just go, ew, but like they're still there doing it anyway.
No, it's not even like that. She'll be like, I got that motherfucker.
Yep, that's real love.
That's real love right there. And listen,
Speaking of real love.
Speaking of real love, damn, this is another fucking long episode too.
Yeah, this is a long one for you guys.
Oh my god, I might have to stay here and edit it
Especially
because it's so late.
But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you everyone again for supporting the Patreon. If you guys are having fun, you guys are enjoying it, please remember it helps us to keep the show going. It helps support it. So thank you guys again. Anybody that has supported, appreciate it.
And then we're gonna record an episode. You free like on Thursday, Wednesday?
We'll talk about that. Yeah,
we'll talk about it. We're gonna record.
This is my birthday week, so I got to figure shit out.
Yeah, that's why I was asking because it's Mike's birthday week.
Yeah. But we have. That's why we've been doing longer episodes too, because we're just really, really thankful that you guys have been going in. So I'm not going to talk too long. I'll let Danny do the Lops Nation read-offs, but thank you guys for real. And me and Danny have been having a blast doing this. This is an awesome episode. Thanks for letting me talk about shit. That felt good. Felt good, yeah.
It was great. Allison Meta, David Simpson, Ivan C. Feliciano, Joseph Arsenal, Josh Kakashi 69, Diaz, Marvel Malang, Big Mo, Nicole Derelu, Nicholas Nielsen, Ryan Blake, The Real Pachu, Puerto Rican Pikachu, Turbo Chubs, Matthew Deboer, Bessie, Carmen Julia Fisher, Louis Dreyfus, Jackson Johnson III, Darko Stasevich, Diggs, Tristan Nelson, Will Whiting, Alessandra, Ashley Spadacino, Brian DeBarito, Chantrell Mayer, cool name, Colin, the Stepchungus, Corbin. Damn, that's dub. I love you, Pedro. It's me, Nikki, Jack B, Jeremy Overton, John Kaminskis, Linda from Accounting.
Fuck yeah.
My Catastrophe, Neely Thomas, Palo Xavier, Peter Wildcat, Phyllis Wayne, Ricardo Reyes, still fat though, Trevor Joyner, and Vanessa Pineda. Also, merch is getting ready to go out. It is getting printed as we speak. So for those asking, you will be getting a confirmation email soon. Thank you for sticking with us. We love you. Michael, where can they find you on the internet?
Twitch.tv/Michael_LoPriore.
And Daniel LoPriore everywhere, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and twitch.tv/Daniel LoPriore69. I will be starting streaming on there to raise money for my wedding. I love you guys so much. Peace. We're out of here.
Later, y'all. Thank you for everything.
I'm fucking horny.
Deuces.
I'd totally murder someone for you.
Thanks.